take dive into the legendary slot game, Gates of Olympus. It was yesterday. So Jeremy, as we spin the rules, shows us epic wins and all this stuff, I don't need to explain all this shit. So if you enjoy watching that stuff, just like, share, subscribe, and hit this notification bell if you're watching me from the YouTube. The kick, stop and follow button. We should start and slow. This is the end of this fucking bonus game. Let's go with that. Only with that. So first of all, make some sound, but not a fucking lot. It will be something like, I don't know, maybe like that. Yeah, that will be enough. All like that. And we got only two spins for it. 2 spins for that. Maybe he'll give me something more, maybe not. I don't fucking know. What is the problem? We were in some, worker pants. There's a lot of stripes and all this shit, and sometimes you get stuck with that. So, enough of talk, 500 here. Let's go on with that. Maybe he'll give me something else. Maybe. No, but maybe he'll give me something else. Should find out together only, guys. That's what I can tell about that. So a lot of those fucking green gems. Maybe something else, but absolutely not. Just losing a lot of money for nothing, guys. That's what I can tell straight about that. Sounds enough. Yeah. Much better. That's a good one. That's a good one. Not even the small here. I was expecting something a little bit better, but then that shit, but he's not giving me something at least. The same shit as usually we're seeing at the start, mostly we're seeing that. And it gotta be 6x here. Maybe he'll give me something more, maybe not, guys, but I don't fucking know what you expect from you. So a lot of those freaking purple gems might be something else or not. No, it's got a 8x in the hand, but that shit will not give me something else. Probably something like $100, but nothing more than that. Not even the fucking 191 bucks. Not even that bullshit. Not even that. Alright, but maybe he'll give me something more than that. I don't know. A lot of that shit here and a goddamn. That's what we got here. Maybe another combination with the bush or something like that, but there was not really to expect for that. How much is that? You know what, there was not a mega, there was something like, $100 a loss. Still nothing exciting. Right after that I will try with a 360, all with 360, and then we'll try again with a 500, and we'll raise the battle with every next bonus game. Maybe he'll give me something else. But 4 hours before the stream just gave me a lot. Yeah, like the same amount of money. A strange one. So, a lot of those stuff. A lot of blue gems, maybe something else. I really don't fucking know what to expect from you. Bullshit with no possibilities still. And a fucking 2x here. Some more fucking done. Still nothing, With Fox. Keep going. So, oh fucking sad, it's a goddamn 7x here. Yeah, guys, I think that we got no chance for the time, and I made absolute right decision to try with only 360, It's not a huge bet, we're not, getting some profit here. This is not even the fucking 100, but that will be. It will be. Even a little bit more than that. Alright, 126 bucks, and what we got here, not even the fucking half, we got only 6 spins for that, but damn multi, pretty fucking awesome here. Maybe we got some chance. But I hope that I win something awesome, only with a huge bet. Alright, 20x, and we got something like a 23 spins for that. More than a half, we're close to hit the 0, but I don't know what to expect from him. She does not go awesome still. A lot of blue gems, so maybe he'll give me something more than that. A lot of dash here, and got him 23x. That was a superb. Just a little bit.
Sensational.
You know what? This one, the 2 times suspended that was absolutely, not right decision that I tried only with a 360, but you never know where's this shit will be profitable, you know? You never know that. Ah, there's a bullshit still. A lot of dash here. God, alright. You know, profit is a profit. But guys, I was expecting something better than that. But 45,000 on balance here, you know, just on the start. Almost something like 1,000 in profit. Is that bad? Absolutely not. So we should try something a little bit higher than that, maybe. I said, only a little bit. So 400, guys, on the 4 goddamn 100 here, and let's go with that. I don't would expect from him, but maybe he'll give me something else here. Maybe not. Who the fuck know that? I think that nobody, not with him. But I think there will be some epic, you know, fight today with him. So they got him 3x. Guys, if you're watching that stream, you know, those guys from the Peak and the YouTube, you know what to do. A lot of purple gems, and I got him 7x, you know, just on the start. I don't know what you expect from him. But maybe that shit will be profitable too, but I don't know. Somebody $1 here. And not even the fucking quarter, you know, but close to that. That was nice. I will not say so. Only $6 here. That means that we fucked again. Guys, I don't know. I already think it's possible here, I think. So they got him 6 next year. That's still not. Oh, that's a fucking birthday. Oh, maybe. He's an old one, you know, he's 56 years old. But he's young. You know, but he's so young. And that's why we just found some, you know, to do it and make some content. So, I don't know, him. There's still nothing, you know, a lot of rings here. A lot of that stuff, you know, and I mean, you know, there's nothing today. That was Mega. Oh, that's a small profit, like $36 here, you know, nothing exciting still. Or maybe another combination with something else. Yeah, there was a rubies here, you know, 8 or 9 of them. Not 8. Alright, it's much better. We'll make some other stuff here. Another combination maybe with something awesome. Give me some, you know, wedges here. I know we can do that. And there's some profit here, guys. There's some profit here. Just again. On the start, we're just having some good winning line here. You know? Good winning line in the motherfucking roll here. You know, there's more than 3 times more that was spent on that. $200. I don't know what was there. Alright. Some green gems and raise your hand. So right from that time, guys, this more than 3 times was spent on that. It went 4 times. So look at that shit here. We went better than that, you know. That was close to the. I'm running with something else for the hands. Nah, you know, that was close to the 5 times more than was spent on that, you know. But that's a good result here. $46,000 here, guys. Just in the start, we'll win some money. You know, this is looking strange. Maybe he'll, you know, try to rob me with that, you know, after. I don't know, but I think that he'll rob me after that. But I will stay on with the 400 here, you know. He's starting to rob me with that, you know, about this game. I will try with the 360. The next and now 45 bonus games will not profit about the spins and all this solution, you know. Maybe that way the spin all this unlucky stuff from here. And now we just resumed the 6x on the first Rooster here. Just a 6x, you know. Was expecting that. I don't think that, you know, someone was expecting for that stuff. A lot of blue gems. And still nothing. What the fuck is that? Nah, that was not a superb. There's something like $200 here only. There's nothing exciting, no, we just fuck with that. A lot of. Nah, there's a goddamn 26x. Maybe with that shit will be profitable too. I don't know, but there's, you know, for profits. For profitable bonus games, you know, we don't stop. But the old one, you know, the strange one. So a lot of the golden gems, maybe he'll give me something more. And of course not. No, we just fuck with that. You know, one in a good spin here, with a good tumble, and even with the minimal multi, you know, can save my ass from the huge loss. You know, but I'm talking about, huh? What a huge loss I'm talking about. There's no huge losses. Oh, that. You know, they will be going the same way, you know, whole stream here. Because if that shit will go in the same way, you know, there will be some awesome stuff. 28 bucks. Alright, something like that. And you know what? That's not a profit still, you know, but 12 bucks a profit, guys. But there's a small one, you know, it's a shitty one only. So we should try with something like maybe 360 after. I think that he'll not give me some profit here. If that shit will be profitable, you know, I will be surprised with that, guys, and I think that he is too. So let's try with that. They just stole nothing here, you know, we fucked. Just again. They will give me something more than that. Alright, something like a 2x, you know, and he's not giving me something awesome in here. Still nothing awesome. No. A lot of that stuff. Maybe some auto multi, but I don't think so. I think that he'll give me all some dead speed here. Yep, and I was absolutely right about that. I think that, you know, some shitty, you know, this game just started here, so I will say with a 360 now. For the next, you know, bonus game. Then I'll try something higher. Only then. No, there's still nothing here. No, we got no possibility, guys. It's not even the, you know, the quarter, not even the half. It's just nothing. 35 bucks. And close to the quarter, guys. That's what close to go. A lot of the blue gems. And I got some of the next year. No, still nothing. Right, maybe he'll give me something awesome for the ads. But absolutely not, guys. A little bit more than you know, than the fucking quarter here, but you know, there's just nothing. There's a bullshit stuff. So we stand again. We're trying again, only with a 360, you know. And just nothing higher than that. So here we go with that stuff only. And maybe he'll give me something more than that. Absolutely not. And I got him 2x here. Still nothing, you know. A lot of the purple gems might be something else, but I don't think so. This has got him 5x only. Maybe he'll give me something more, maybe not. I don't fucking know. A lot of the purple gems. Not a one maybe, but I don't know. Just fucked again. What the fuck is that, huh? We can't connect with the goddamn kick. What the hell is that? Nothing wrong with the speed, maybe. A lot of purple gems might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. A lot of that stuff, and the goddamn 7x, you know. I was absolutely right about the goddamn 360 here, guys. There's only the fucking quarter, we got only 2 free spins for that, you know. Nothing serious. Still nothing serious. And 90 bucks, so nothing exciting, but from that time I started to raise the bet, and I'd always something like a 40-80. Only something like that. Well, let's go with that somehow. Maybe it'll give me something else. Nah, I don't think so. Out of that bullshit stuff, you know, still nothing. So what book is that? No, just nothing, you know, they got him 2x at the time, you know, instead. He lose everything. Hope that I will not lose that. Guys, there's some problem with the key, you know. Shit will not lose the connection. No, it's not losing. So a lot of that, you know, and he's still not giving me something here, but you know, I think there will be some long collection line here. It's possible, you know. The next 3 bonus games not profitable, guys. We're trying only with the auto spins because that shit will be not profitable. I got some, you know, high potential there, you know, I got some prediction of that. So they got him 5x. And I got them green gems, you know, might be something else. Might be some multi after. Just raise your hand, motherfucker. Raise it. That's a good tumble here. And I think that I will not. You know, that was not in the fucking quarter here. Yeah, that's only some bullshit stop with no possibility still. So we should try something like 540 here, then we're raising the bet again. Until we win something. Or the next, you know, 4 bonus games is not profitable, guys. Auto spins are only solution for that time. So let's go with that. Maybe he'll give me something more. Maybe not, guys. Don't fucking know what to expect from him. A lot of these purple gems might be something else. Nah, there's a goddamn golden just not. I think that he'll not give me something else in here. Not even the smallest possibility. What the fuck is that? I some reverb here. Nah, there's nothing still, and I was just fucked again. And I was absolutely right about that, you know, because he will not give me something else in here still. Not even the fucking fish guy is not working. Second chance. Now we just get enough. What the fuck is that? You know, that's close to the hub, but I think that he'll not give me that. I don't know, because there's just a lot for me again. So nothing exciting, I would just fucking do it. So right, as I told you guys, 700 for that time. It's nothing else. So let's go there somehow. Maybe he'll give me something else, or maybe not. A lot of that, a lot of those, maybe something else, but I don't think so. Nah, that's a bullshit, you know, still with no possibilities here. A lot of golden gems. A lot of that stuff, and still nothing, you know, we fucked. Now, there's some good multi-level, you know, like a goddamn 12 legs here. So, not bad for the start. Not bad, really. So maybe he'll give me something more than that, but I don't fucking think so. Got a 4 legs here. And a 3 scatters. Maybe the shield will give me something else in here. Maybe not. We'll find out all together, guys. A lot of that stuff. A lot of those bullshit. Maybe some multi off there, huh? I know they can do that. Maybe, you know, maybe on that. Nah, there's just nothing here. No, we got only the 12 legs here and a goddamn 7X. Alright, another combination? Of course not. But what is that? That's more than half. We still got something like a 9 for spins for that and 7X multi. With that shit, it will make some serious action here, guys. That's what I can tell about that. A lot of green gems. A lot of that stuff, you know, and still not. $21 XE, you know, there's a small profit like a 200 bucks only, and we got something like a 2 for spins for the hands. But nothing exciting, no, we just fucked. Just like I said. So, a lot of that stuff, and another. No, that was not. Now, this shit is not covering the little expenses of here, you know, but we're still in a huge balance here, guys, and that was a good one. 200 bucks of profit, though, is not bad too. Dude, it's not bad too, so we can try. I think there's something less than that, huh? What do you think about that 400? Maybe he'll give me something other than that. Maybe not, guys, I don't know. Let's go. Somehow. Slowly. A lot of those stuff. A lot of green gems, you know, and nothing. I think that I might absolutely right decision to try with the 400 here, because, you know, he's not giving me something else. Really, there's just nothing. But I hope that he's something like 1,000 X today, you know, that's possible. No, we just saw this shit yesterday, you know, but that was still fucking late, you know, at the time this was a bullshit one. You know, with 1,000 X you can make a lot of money. Can make some good money, you know. So, and you know what? We fucked again. 8 XE, you know, still with nothing. That was not nothing. That was not nice, you know. There's a goddamn 80 bucks. It's a lot of dash idea, maybe something else or not. And of course not, I don't know, 128 bucks. So, I don't know, maybe we should raise the bet in this level. He's so starting for the 5 out of here, guys. And just nothing more. Well, let's go with that somehow. Maybe give me something else. Maybe not. I'm just looking at some Piggy, you know. Brown, a little bit dark skin. With a good round ass. I'll see her in the reality, you know, that just not older, you know. I will have some bone in my fucking pants. So they got him 2x. And a 45 bucks. A lot of those, you know, still nothing, no, we fucked. Just again, you know. A lot of blue gems and I got him 2x here. Maybe he'll give me something more than that. Maybe not, guys. I don't know. There's a fucking 8x here. Now, guys, we got no chance, maybe. We got no chance, but we should try with something a little bit higher than that, you know. Yeah, I hope that this motherfucker will be more cheerful than I'm expecting. So another combination with the purple gems and another one, maybe. Now, there's a lot of golden gems here only. A lot of dash here, maybe some wedges after, you know, this possible. Yeah, there was some wedges here. And there's some property here, guys. Right from the fucking moment here. So images. You know, a lot of bullshit. You know, close to 1 minute. And I don't know what 200 of property again. You know, this shit is not coming a little expensive, maybe, you know, but maybe he'll give me something more than that. Maybe not. Nah, that was not a Celestial Victory. That was only the Celestial Shield. So, I don't know. Maybe we should try something a little bit higher than that. Or maybe not. Who the fuck know that? Nah. A little much safer, you know, if we'll try. No, with that. No, because we got some huge, you know, chance that we'll lose the money. A lot of those. A lot of that stuff, you know, still nothing, you know, we fucked. Just again. What fuck is that, huh? Going on right here. I should make it better. But he's watching me. What the hell is wrong with that? I don't fucking know. So there's a bulky here, no, still with nothing. And guys, we just fucked. So we just fucked with that. Eric. Another combination, maybe. Nah, that was not Mega didn't like to me, huh? It's close to the half only, you know, but we got no chance. Maybe. If even accident can give us something. If that shit will be profitable somehow, you know? We need another good combination, you know. Golden gems is not enough, just give me something else. A lot of blue gems, you know. Not a lot of them, there was 9 of them only. So maybe he'll give me something more than that. Maybe not, guys. I don't know. The 40x here, you know. That shit can grant us for something else. But we got only 2 spins for that. Maybe it's possible to make some good profit here. Athena, and the last one. Not completely useless here, you know. Nah, that was useless. So now, guys, right from that time, I need to raise the bet in a slow. Starting from 600, maybe he'll give me something more than that. Maybe not, guys. I don't know. We'll find out one together. So, fuck is that? I need to close that bullshit here. Alright, it was absolutely right decision. Nah. You didn't need to hear those, you know, sounds of the messages of the goddamn telegram. You need to hear that only. A lot of bullshit information you don't need to hear now. So a lot of the goddamn 11x. You know, still nothing exciting, but maybe he'll give me something else. Maybe he'll give me something more than that. We'll find out only the giveaway. And I think that he'll give now. He will not give me something else. Right, some blue gems, another one maybe. And of course not. We got only 30 next year. Not even the fucking quarter. And I'm close to the quarter, but still not. So maybe he'll give me something more than that, but I don't think so. We'll let it down. And it's still nothing, you know, we fucked. A lot of the green gems here. I don't know, nothing still. Right, but we should try with something high, you know. He will not give me something, you know, better than that. It's not even possible. So, another combination with the golden gems, maybe some multi-opted? No, I don't think so. You know, there was something like a quarter on. Right for that time, I will try with a 900, and I hope that this motherfucker will give me something awesome. So, let's go with that only. And maybe he'll give me something good. I don't know. Let's go with that. A lot of those fucking goblins. And I got him 2 decks. And that was just a first spin here. Maybe we should expect something better than that. Alright, it's a goddamn 50x here. 50x. Alright, maybe that shit will be awesome here. Just look at that. 56x. Just in the second free spin here. Well, we can expect something better than that. Maybe. And I hope that it will not fuck this up. So a lot of that. Alright. Still nothing. Nah, they'll make this shit another mass steps all three, you know? A lot of blue gems. I'm a fucking... Oh, I don't know. It's some bullshit stumble only. Is that means that we just losing that in our good multi for nothing? It's not even the fucking half. Got only 4 spins for that, and a lot of dead spins here. That's what we see here. So not a combination. And of course not. Of course not. 142 bucks, you know. And we're close to the zero. We got no time for that. And I hope that he'll give me something awesome here, you know. Another combination, maybe? No, that was not. That was not. It's someone in XE only. Somebody acts, you know, this shit absolutely uses. Just only 100 bucks, you know. No data, you know, he's multi, we're gonna make some, you know, serious stuff in here. But we're just getting nothing. Just nothing. Maybe I'm not right. Just give me some multi here. And you know what? I was not right. Just look at that. Just look at that. 79 bucks. 79x, sorry. And we're just making some good profit here, you know what? That will be, you know, another good combo, maybe? Yeah, that's something like a goddamn... But, you know, we're just making some profit here. You know, with that multi, we can expect something much better than some goddamn 100 here, guys, and we made some good stuff. Alright, 48,000 abundance here, guys. 48,000. You know, probably it's possible to make something like a 50,000 abundance, you know, my goal today. I think this is real. But after that, I will try with something less, because, you know, there's some, you know, high possibility that shit will never have released. So 360 only. That's what I could expect from that. Let's go with that. Somehow, slowly. Alright, some bullshit like that. A lot of that, and got him 4, you know, for the second free spin, you know, it's still not bad, you know, but we must expect something better. We need to expect something better. We need to receive something better than that. You know, more than a quarter, not bad for the start, but that's a fucking 4x. Now, we should expect something better than this year, you know, much better, maybe. There's just still nothing to be fucked. Alright, it's got him 14 eggs here. Nothing just improved yet. And even better, you know, the 16 eggs, you know, but Tumble was a shitty one only. And maybe it's possible to make some profit here. Oh, maybe not. Ah, that's a bullshit. We got only 4 free spins for the ends. Not even the half, you know, not even the fucking half here. So, give me some rubies, maybe? Yeah, there was some rubies. And another one. Of course, there was not. You know, I was expecting something better than this, you know, but he's not giving me that. He's not giving me that, you know, he's just, you know, greedy as fuck, maybe. No, he's not giving me something. Just nothing here. Still nothing. A lot of green gems, maybe he'll give me something more than that, but I don't fucking think so, guys. I don't fucking think so. That's a goddamn 21x here, no, nothing exciting. You know, we just look at $50. That amount of money, you know, we missed nothing. So, I'll try with the 360 and raising to bet something like a 900. I think that this is a good decision here. And there's all possibilities to make some good properties. So, let's go with that. Only with that. And it got him 3x. Maybe he'll give me another one or not. Ah, this is fucking 3x. I'm just yelling out. We can make some serious, you know, stuff in the end of this stuff. Of that bonus game here. Maybe. No, there's just still nothing, guys. We just fucked. I think. You know, the 3x for that time means nothing. Nah, he's not giving me something at least, you know. No, those fucking rubies and the goddamn 6x. Still nothing, guys. We fucked. Guys, we got no chance. No fucking chance. Not even the smallest one. That was not a celestial one. But right now, guys, as I promised you, as I told you, I'm trying with a 900. Maybe it'll give me something. Here. No, something like 2 times more than we spent. Maybe something like 3 times. I don't know. Might be enough. We'll find out all together, guys. Only in the end of this bonus game. So. There's just still nothing. We fucked. Yes, again. We're seeing nothing. Nah, guys, we got no chance. It's $30 and nothing is changing here. Nothing. I mean, really nothing. I don't think we got nothing to worry about. Maybe I need to be, you know, on with that. But, no, guys. Every time I just expecting something better on this stuff, you know, it's not even the minimal multi here. Alright, the 6x, but that's still fucking late for that time. $134. Nah. Not even the quarter. Nothing. A lot of dabbles, you know. Good a lot. Another one. It might be some multi, huh? That's not a combination. Give me some other multi here, then. Alright. There's a fucking 8x here. Not so small loss, like, you know, $250. But it's still not there. Another one, maybe. A lot of the golden gems, but maybe he'll give me something more than that. Guys, I don't know. 667 bucks. Still nothing, guys. But we should raise the bet, you know. Probably. What do you think about the 1,400? So write me the chat. If you agree with me, just send me a plus. Just still nothing, you know, we fucked. A lot of this shit, like the blue gems. I got him 4x, you know, to start, you know, still means nothing, but I'm expecting something better in this shit, you know. Got all chances for that. Alright, it's good multi here, guys. 11x. No, but no, the 12x. I wasn't right about that, you know. So some shit is happening with my fucking. No. A lot of HG might be something else, but I don't think so. There's a lot of green gems only. Oh, maybe I wasn't right. That's a good multi just in the start. Just look at that, 19x. And we'll use only 6 free spins for that, you know. Alright, it's something like half. We still got a lot of chances, you know, to make some good profit here, but, you know, if he wants to, you know, fuck me up, he will try another, you know, tactic here. And you know how this shit works. So another combination, maybe. And of course it was not. But you know, the multi is awesome here. Alright, you know, there's some small profit like $100 here, and we still got something like the 6 free spins for the hands. Hope that he'll give me something awesome here. Let's get a 26 here, guys. Nice. Is that nice? I will not say so. You know, but more than 2 times to spend on that. A lot of that bullshit. Another one might be on. No, there was not. Yeah, that's some good profit, you know. Nothing to worry about. Not a combination with a good multi, maybe. I just raise your hand, motherfucker, raise it. A lot of blue gems. Not bad at all, but maybe another one. And of course not. The Biggest Win Ever, you guys. But I got nothing to worry about. I don't know, 400 of profit and always profit too. I know this shit is not covering the expenses we made before. Another combination, maybe. And of course not, you know, it was just the last one here. Not absolutely useless. We made some small profit here, you know, but I was expecting something like, you know, 1,000, maybe 200, 2,000, 300, you know, but I was not right. Sometimes my predictions is not right. You know, as everyone. I'm just a human. So they got on 360 here. You know, we're just trying to save some money, you know. Make this cash out after the stream, you know. So let's go with it. Let's just still something like a 36,000 and a profit, you know, here. A lot of those stuff, you know, when they got in 5x here. Still nothing exciting, no, we just fucked. We just fucked with that. Still nothing, guys. I don't know what you expect from me, you know. But I think that was absolutely right decision to try with the only goddamn 360, you know, because look at the tumble. It's not even funny. You know, we just fucked. We just fucked with that. A lot of blue gems, maybe something else, and not. Nah, that was not. This got him 10x now, but again, only with the CD tumble here. Guys, I was expecting, you know, something a little bit of better than that, you know, something like a quarter of the half. But, guys, that was absolutely the right decision from my side. Blame that stuff, you know, we can use the same, you know, technique for that. But it's up to you. So 360 again, guys. I think that he'll not give me some hunting, you know, property. Something like a 2 out of 3 out of 4 times with no profit. Then you got some possibility. But it doesn't mean that you have something like a 100% possibility will make some profit. You need to be responsible, you know, with everything in your life, even with that stuff. So a lot of that bullshit here, and another one maybe. A lot of blue gems, and maybe some rings up to. Nah, that was not. How about some awesome multi right back in here? Nah, but for the start, guys, 15x. As all of you know, the ass game is everything about the multi. So, you know, we're close to the half. You know, we use only 4 spins for that. Another combination here. Yeah, there's a purple gems. And another one maybe? Nah, that was not. You know, the rest spins and everything in here. So, but you know, not a multi here, maybe another combination. And there was that. Kind of straight up. Alright, maybe we'll give him something more than that. So, a lot of dash here, and I got him some of the next. You know, with dash we'll make something awesome, but I don't fucking think so. You know, a lot of dash spins. A lot of them. And just getting nothing. Nah, this is bullshit. A lot of that bullshit here. But there was nothing, you know. Something like a fucking half only, you know. Like a fucking half only, guys. So, maybe I should try something out. What do you think about that, huh? Just write in the chat. Now, 420, you know. One election now, but if you want to, you know what I'm talking about. So let's go. So still nothing. Oh, you know what? That motherfucker's never acting on greetings now. That's his fucking birthday. Ah. Got some, you know, old motherfucker with you know, some young mind. At some point he just said me, you know. When I was much younger, when I was, you know, 19 years old, I was, you know, those guys just trying to find some, you know, dangerous bullshit. So, while he's dead, I just got him 7x here. Alright, not bad at all. You know, more than a quarter, but guys, I don't think that shit will be profitable. We'll try with something like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 after. What do you think about that? I think this is an awesome decision. I got some good feeling. I got some good feeling, guys. Alright, another one maybe? Yeah, it was a gold Egyptian, but nothing will save my ass from the huge loss. Well, that was just the last one, you know. That was nothing that shit will be that shooting. So, as I told you guys, 1,000, but nothing more for that time. Now, there's a high possibility that will be not, you know, some successful bonus game here, but, you know, everything is possible. Every fucking thing. Well, you're not expecting those 1,000x, you know, 500x, some good amounts of money. Yeah, it will be. You just need to believe in that. So a lot of the golden gems, another one maybe? Nah, still nothing. We just fucked. Nah, it's a boogie, you know. Nah, we got no power. This is no proofs of that, you know. The fucking 3x and half of the whole Christmas review over that, huh? Nah, guys. I was expecting something better than this year, you know. But my inner side just lied to me. You know, there's some fucking side of you, you know, just telling you every time, you know, to try some, you know, bullshit, you know, actions. And still nothing. As a goddamn 8x. And why 23 bucks? Nothing excitable. We should try with something a little bit higher. I'll try with a 1,400. If that shit is not profitable, we'll try with something like a 2,000. If 2,000 is not profitable, guys, I'll spin is the only solution. So, let's go with that only. Alright, it's a goddamn 8x here, you know. Some shit in Dumbo. Let's be honest. Nice. 124 bucks. You know, not even the fucking quarter. Nothing. I don't know what we got all the time, you know. We got some energy for that. A lot of that might be some multi. Give me some multi. Right, it's not someone with them. And you know what? There's some probably right for that fucking time. Just look at the tumble here. Just look at that. A lot of these fucking blue gems. Not one might be. No, I got nothing to worry about. This is a fucking 4,000 here, guys. Just in the goddamn beginning here. Just in the fucking beginning. Now, guys, I don't know what we expect from him. Shit is not going in the way I was expecting. I was expecting for something like maybe 2,000 of profit, but you know, he just gave me a lot. And you know what? I need to be thankful for that. I need to be thankful. So, a lot of that stuff. A lot of golden chips. It might be something else. Nah, that was not. But I need something better than this shit, you know? Make this shit epic, please. Make this shit much better than I'm seeing here. As the last one. And then not completely useless, you know, I'm surprised. Really, I'm surprised with that. Not a combination here? Nah, that was not. But how much is that? Alright, not bad at all. Not bad at all, guys. And what the hell is that? It's got him 50,000 on the balance here, guys. That's a got him 50,000 on the balance. Have you expected that? I don't think so. Really, I don't think so that this shit will be that good. You know, but everything is possible. We need to, you know, but to believe in that. But be responsible, guys. Maybe those types of the guys, you know, just, you know, every time he's playing with it all, you know, something like a Max Bad and all this shit, you know. There's a bullshit ideas. 360, guys. Not at 360. Let's try with something like 6 out of here, you know. Maybe that will be something like a second, you know, profitable bonus game. We should check it out. We need to check it out. So let's go with that somehow. Slowly, but confident as fuck. So, now there was just nothing here. There's still a lot of their stuff, you know, and he's not doing something awesome. Now I'm just smoking dead stuff, you know, like those guys from England or something like that. But in reality, you know, there was a sign of the fucking syphilis, you know, or how can I call that? You know, those, whatever, you know, disease. And that's, you know, we can so fucking funny when somebody just trying to, you know, to play like, you know, some Rooster right or something like that, with that sign when they just drinking some tea or something like that, huh? Guys, that means that you've got some venereal disease. Some fucking, you know, droplets, you know, falling from the, you know. So, you got him 10x, you know, and how much is that? You know, close. No, it's a little more than a half, you know. It's just something I tried with a 360, but and you know what? Not a huge loss here, but right now we're trying with something like a 360. Then we're trying with something a little bit higher. With never index bonus game here, so alright, full scanners. Maybe give me something more than that. Maybe not. Why not? Get out. A lot of these fucking blue gems. Maybe some rings after. It's possible. Just give me some rings. Alright, it's not bad at all. And another combination. Another one I said. Raise it fucking again, man. Raise your fucking hand again. What just raise it? You know, I was expecting something a little better, you know, but there will be something like a goddamn zero. Just in the start, you know, just the first spinning here with that shitty multi. You know, unexpectable for me, but we can make something better than that. Alright, there's a goddamn low and anxious here on the start. It's still not bad here. A lot of that. A lot of blue gems, maybe something else. Still a lot of the purple gems. Still a lot of those stuff. This is Season X. Right. It's, you know, something like a 300. Profit now. No, started 90.
Elemental power. Fearless. Feel my power.
So a lot of there might be something else. A lot of blue gems might be something else. It's got him 9 of these here. Nah, there's just nothing here, you know. But we made some small profit here, guys. We're just getting back to the same amount of money. Which was, you know, just 5 minutes ago. You know, 50,000 is an awesome balance here. You know, for the second time, I'm just making some good profits here. And I hope that shit will not stop. This has got him 400. Let's try with the 400 here. Ooh, I don't know, maybe this shit will be profitable. Maybe not, guys. But, you know, it's possible. No, this is... No. You know, there's some good, you know, multi for that time, you know, but tumbles you shoot one. You know, something like a half, guys. We've got only 60 spins for that, you know. Everything can change on every, on only one spin, you know, but everything depends on the goddamn luck. You know, maybe the show will give me something awesome here. A lot of golden chips in it, but maybe it'll give me something more than that. Right, it's got him 20. Nice. Nah, it was not as sensational. You know, we'll make some small property, you know, close to 200 bucks. Not bad for the start, really. A lot of the blue gems. Another one maybe, but I don't think so. A lot of that shit, you know, he's not giving me something. A lot of those fucking golden gems, you know, he's behind so like, you know. Those close to the 100, you know. But we're gonna lose that amount of money and just earn some money, you know, for some coffee. You know, something like 1.5 the week for that. So, now, I will stay with the 400 here. Nah, I don't know. I will try with the 500 of you guys. So let's try with that. No, what the fuck is that? Is it that easy? You know, maybe it should will be profitable now because it's a good stuff for the start. I'm more than a half. Just on the second free spin here. Is that means that I'm losing now my winning line just for a small buzz here? We'll find out only none of the spawners gave me here, but you know, he'll try with something higher than a 500 with the next one, you know, he'll try to rob me. We'll definitely try to rob me. Got it, $37 here.
Charging.
It's a lot of data. Might be something else or not. You know what, this is another property, you know. Somebody next, just in that moment, we just, you know, hit it more than a goddamn half here, more than a goddamn zero, you know, 200 the property here, guys. That's what we made. That's what we made. A lot of cringes here. Might be another one? No, it was not. But 99 here.
Feel my power.
A lot of that. So,
Charging.
alright, it's not bad at all, you know, and not a good, you know, property here. But, you know, this not even close to something else.
Mega.
It will be something like 1,000 here, that will be much better. We got only 1 spin per hand than I would expect from him. So another combination maybe? Yeah, and just raise your hand, motherfucker, raise it. Now he's not doing that stuff, you know, we just be handing himself like ridiculous. So, no, but at least we made some bread. I mean, not a huge one, something like $473 here, you know, but we did lose some money. That was awesome. I don't know. Just to check, you know, we'll try with a 600 here, and if this shit is not profitable, we'll get him back to something like 360.
Free spins.
We need to be accurate like a goddamn sniper, you know, doing something awesome here, but you know what? Like a goddamn sniper with no eyes.
Power.
That's how it looks like. Somebody got him 2x here. At a $12. Alright, that's some private rep for that time. If I throw something like, you know, 6,000, that will be much better. That will be much better, because, you know, you never know where this shit will be profitable somehow, you know.
Feel my power. Charging. Elemental power. Fearless. Feel my power. Nice.
Nah, that was not nice, you know, but we made some profit again, and I was not expecting that shit, but he gave me that.
Elemental power. Fearless.
$43 here. And still nothing, you know, but $300. $300, guys. Not bad at all, too. We should go straight into something high, you know. Just for the last time, guys. I'm trying something like 800 here. And if this shit is not profitable, guys, we're getting back to something like 360, you know.
Free spins.
There's some long winner line here, you know. All this bonus cash will be with something higher than that shit. Something like maybe 1,000, starting with 1,000, will be much better. There was a lot of that. A lot of those. No. I don't think that it should have worked properly. You know, this is a shitty start here only. It will only give me something like a 20x here. So, a lot of that stuff. Maybe some multi after just raise your hand, motherfucker, raise it. And there was the bullshit stuff at the time.
Elemental power.
That's a goddamn 2x here, you know. It's still nothing. We're fucked. You know what? But we're still in a good property. Something like a goddamn, you know, 39,000. That was unexpected. So, a lot of that. Nah, it was nothing.
Fearless. Free spins.
Alright, at 3 scatters. Maybe something like a second chance to hit something else in here. But we got only 2x here.
Feel
I don't think that it should have been profitable somehow, you know. This shit is not looking awesome. Still nothing awesome.
charging.
A lot of that shit, you know, he just behind himself like a dick, you know. A lot of death spins. That's what we see, guys. I'm just telling you that shit, huh? Just see everything in the fucking screen. So, nah, this is bullshit stuff. A lot of the purple gems, maybe something else.
Charging. Elemental power. Celestial victory.
No, guys, That's pretty sick. So, you know what, there was not even the fucking, you know, quarter here. After that, I should, you know, decrease the better something like 360, you know, nothing higher than that. Nothing higher, guys. I know you want to see something else, but stick around and you'll see that. Sometimes there's some, you know, huge bets here.
Fearless. Feel my power. Charging.
So, no.
Power. Fearless. Feel my power. Charging.
That's supposed to be. And a goddamn 5x. Still nothing, guys. We just fucked again. But the old man, you know. How did she dissolve, huh? So a lot of those stuff, maybe something else tonight. I can go show, you know, show some posts. Posts, you know, and I can tell the shows, you know, but guys. Sound what, you know, I'm upset about that. That's just a joke.
Celestial
So
victory.
67 bucks. No, 420 here, maybe. Yeah, 420 only. Maybe he'll give me something more, maybe not, guys. I don't know. So a lot of something like these 4 scanners here. I wonder if he'll give me some good property.
Feel my power.
And I got him 2x. No, there's still nothing exciting here, you know. A lot of that bullshit. And still nothing, guys. We fucked just again. A lot of that bullshit here. And you know what? You know what? Just nothing. A lot of those stuff.
Elemental power.
And you know what? Fuck is that? It's got him 7x here. No.
Fearless. Feel my power.
So a lot of those stuff.
Charging.
A lot of that. And a goddamn 10x here. No, there's just nothing. It's just nothing here, you know, just fucking 10x here. You know, more than a quarter, you know, but guys, I was expecting something better than that. Much better than that. Give me some rings here. No, there's just nothing here. No rings. A lot of that bullshit here and a goddamn 14 eggs here, guys. Still nothing exciting. Right, maybe give me something more, you know, like that's a straight half. You know, 10, you know, $8 more than half. So we'll try with something like a 5 out of here. I don't know what you expect from him, but we should move to something, you know, higher and higher with an area, but next bonus game. So, don't know what you expect, but maybe he'll give me something awesome. Ugh, hope so. A lot of these freaking blue gems. Maybe something else, but I don't think so. A lot of the green gems, you know. That's a fucking 2x only, you know, but there was just a second free spin here. Now, we should expect something much better than that shit, you know, but he's not giving us that stuff. Let's be honest about this, you know, he's not giving us something awesome. But there was a mistake here, you know, but that was not a huge, you know, amount of money to try. So, probably not that bad. If I lose that, so, what the fuck is that? Has got him 10x here. And 100 bucks. You know, something like a quarter only. So, out of that bullshit here, might be some multi off there, not. Give me some multi here. Just give me that. And of course, he's not giving me that shit, you know. He just behaving himself like a dig here. That's what I can go straight about that. It's fucking 10x here.
Charging.
Out of that bullshit, you know, it's still nothing.
Power. Fearless.
And alright, yeah, it just was nothing here. But we should try something a little bit higher, you know. Maybe something like 1,000. That's more than we spent previously. Hope that he'll give me some good profit, you know, like 10 times more than we spent in a year. That will be our reality. That will be us. Let's go. You know, got no other way, you know, to find out that. So a lot of it, not a lot. There's only 9 of them. You know, maybe he'll give me something more than that, huh? No fucking way, no. Ah, that was the shittiest start with up. Not even the smallest molly, you know. A lot of dead beans. Now multis. I think that, you know, maximum that I can earn here is something like 20 bucks. And with less than that, you know, because there's a lot of the dead beans here. You know, a lot of them. Guys, I was not expecting that shit will be that shitty here, but he's not giving me something awesome here. You know, this Garden 2X. Or not 2X. You know, I just thought something about like 2X, you know, because, you know, I was expecting to give me that even, but, you know, so nothing. And just in that, he just gave me this fucking 2X. Alright, the 4X. But this looks like he just speeded in my face with that. That is just to tell me, oh man, you fucked. But I don't give a fuck about all he wants here, you know. We should be much smarter than him to win some good amount of money here, so. 50 bucks. Still nothing, no, we fucked. Alright. 1,400. If that shit is not profitable, we'll try something higher. Now, with the next 3 balance games not profitable, guys, how to spend all the solution for that time. Let's go with that, I don't know. Somehow. Well, it'll give me something awesome in here. So, a lot of the blue gems. A lot of this stuff like a green wounds and maybe something else. No, that was not. No, not even the small here. So a lot of green gems, maybe something else or not. And of course not, you know, a lot of dead spins, not even the small here. Give me the source scatter. Nah, he's not giving me that stuff, you know. No, I think that he's just trying to take all my money, you know. And I think that there will be some strong fight today, you know. Now, yesterday, you know, just in 20 minutes, I lost a lot of money, you know, because my fucking greed tried to consume everything. He was, you know, sitting there, you know, with that, you know, most, you know, that motherfucker just losing everything. That motherfucker just losing everything and all this bullshit here. No, guys, we should be smarter than him. As I was saying. Nah, it was not a celestial. Weeks we here, but we'll try with something like 1,000, you know, 800, you know, 400 more than we tried. And let's go with that shit only. That I would expect from that, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome. Out of that shit here, like green gems, you know, and he's not giving me something at least. We just fucked. We just fucked again, you know. Even those fucking 15 acts were lost for nothing, guys. Just for nothing. And I was expecting that shit will be, you know, a little bit better, you know, but it's not even the small here. Guys. We fucked. That's what I think about that. Alright, a 4X, you know, but that shit will not save my ass from the huge loss.
Sensational.
What fuck is that? More than a half, but we got only 4X. Nothing exciting. And our 8X will not save my ass. Just give me something else. Give me some crowns. A lot of potions, up like 12 of them. And I think that it'll give me nothing here. So the goddamn 8X here. 300 bucks. Alright, maybe we got some chance. Maybe not, guys. We'll see only in the end of this bonus game here. I don't know. At least we're not losing a huge amount of money. That's good. Another one, maybe. So, none of the fucking purple gems. Might be something else. Oh, he's not giving that shit here. Guys, we got no chance, maybe. I need another one. I need some awesome tumble for this time, you know? But he just rejected my asks. Right. Everything what I'm asking for. He just rejected me. So, 360, guys. Only 360, then we'll try something maybe higher. Oh, just fuck it. I will try with something a little bit higher now, like maybe 700 for that time. Maybe we'll do something like a second premium in a row. I don't know. We'll find out all together, guys. Only that way. It's much better than, you know, just thinking, just, you know, sitting here and overthinking, maybe that shit will be profitable. Maybe not. Nah. That's a bullshit. We need to take some action. So, I don't know what this is. Bullshit stuff still. Okay, guys, that was a huge mistake. We'll try with 360, you know. We'll save some money. We'll save some money. So, nah. You know, maybe those 3 scatters will help me somehow. But I don't think so, you know, because we'll have something like 11 free spins and, you know, we got on 2x. But I think they would got some shit. You know, it's a small one, maybe something like a 20% of possibility. But, I don't know. This got him 4x here. And still nothing, you know, we fucked. Got him 9x. Still nothing, you know. Maybe they should have a little problem. So. I don't know. It's not even the fucking, you know, half. It's not even the fucking quarter. It's nothing. But some good multis right back in the air. Look at that. 16x. Oh, this show will give me something. A lot of those stuff. And I think it's not possible to make some profit here. Maybe something like a 300. That's what we'll make here, but there will be nothing exciting here. A lot of the purple gems. Maybe it'll give me something more, maybe not. I don't know. A lot of fucking blue gems. And I'm still fucking nothing. Now 20x, but I wouldn't shoot it down by like, you know, $1.75. Nah. I'll go to 360 guys here. Maybe you want to see something, you know, much higher than that. Guys, let's be honest. We need to be, you know, nah, that's stupid. So 360 here. I know that, you know, with the high amount of money, you got some, you know, possibility to make some better profit here. But, you know, not every time. You should be ready, you know, for that. You should be ready for that. Mentally, physically, you know, in all, you know, possible ways. So they got him 2x. A lot of golden gems, maybe he'll give me something more, but I don't fucking think so. This got him 2x. And still nothing, guys. We fucked. I know, man. That sounds, you know, horrible. But if someone just worrying about that stuff, you know what? That just didn't hurt. A lot of those stuff. Nah, that's just nothing, you know. Now somebody just selling, you know, just some old Mercedes, you know, but some problem with the paint, you know. Nah, guys, we got no chance, maybe. Oh, maybe how? We got a 10x. We got some, you know, not even 10% of all amount, guys. Still nothing, you know, we fucked. Maybe like previously, I don't know. A lot of this, nah, guys, we got no chance. We got no fucking chance for that time. You know, there was a 20x, but we didn't receive that. Because he decided to rob me again. There might be some wishes off there. You know, we got that possibility here. You know what? I was right about that. I was right about that. This got him 18x here, guys. 18 fucking x. Alright, not bad at all. We got only 4 spins for the hands. But only one huge, you know, tumble here can save every fucking thing, you know. Alright, it's 20x again, and right now we're just hitting that. Then I would expect from him, but that will be something like a 38x multi, you know. Nah, there will be some profit here. There will be some profit right from that fucking time. Now, bots are small and all. You know, like some genetic thing in the pants. But nah, there was a poster stuff, you know. Stuff like a 200 bucks. What is it, 200 bucks? Is that enough? For me, not. It's not enough for me, you know. But we'll stay with the 360, you know, then maybe I'll try something higher. Maybe not, just write in the chat what you expecting to see. A lot of good shit here. You know. Nah, he's not giving me something. A lot of green gems, you know, and he's still not gonna get in something. At least a lot of blue gems. A lot of purple gems, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome. Nah, that was not a stage fight 360 again, you know. Because, guys, this looks like a straight robbery. Big side, you know. Just look at these, you know, blue glowing eyes, you know, no fucking honor. Just look at it, guys. Just behind himself, look at it, you know. We hear some good profits. We here for some, you know, huge profit. Every time he just raises his hand, you know, on that bonus game, he just lying to us. That's what I think. Guys, as I was saying, we need to be much smarter than you. So there's a goddamn 6x here. Still nothing excited. And you know what? He fucked. He just fucked. 65 bucks here. You know, nothing excited still. Nothing exciting. You know what? From that time, I'll try with a 420. No, who knows? Who knows? What does that mean? So, let's go with this ammo. Nah, that's a bullshit. You know, still with no possibilities here. Not of that stuff. Maybe another combination here, but yeah, the worst. But there was no multi still. Really? Yeah, guys, as we saw, yeah, just nothing. The shittiest start. One of the shittiest we saw. 9 of them, you know. And still nothing, you know. Not even the fucking 10% of whole amount we spent on that. Not a combination. Give me not a multi here. Just raise your hand again, motherfucker. Just raise it. Raise your hand. What would it? Well, just raise it. No, he decided not to do that, I think. But a shitty multi like a 2x, you know. Can't call that shit is profitable. Will be profitable somehow. I don't think Christian ever got a moment here, but I don't think so. A lot of blue gems and they got him 4x, you know. The same shit. The same shit with nothing. Oh my fucking god. It's not even the fucking quarter here. Those guys know, but he'll give me the third one. That would be awesome, but guys, that's what we got for the time. A lot of green gems. And still nothing, you know? That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit, guys. I was expecting something much better on this shit, but he's not doing his best. I got him medics. Nice. Alright, what the fuck is that, huh? Still not in the fucking half, you know, but close to that. Close to that, guys. There's a lot of the blue gems, you know. A lot of that shit, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome in here. There's 11x only, guys. It's fucking 11x. That was not a Celestial Weekly. There was only the Celestial Chivalry here, so I'll try with something like maybe 540. 540, guys, nothing more than that. Well, let's go with that somehow. Only with that. Not with this fucking 4x. I think that if I'll try with something like 1,000, you know, I will lose a lot of money for nothing because we're receiving all the 3x here, you know. When you have something like a 20x, you know, on the first 5 free spins, you can expect some good result. Really, you can expect that. You need to hope on that, you know. So, a lot of the blue gems and they got him 7x, you know. Not that bad, you know, but still not enough. Really, still not enough. Need something awesome in here. So, another combination with a good multi, maybe. And of course not, you know, he's just trying to fuck me up. That's what he's trying to do. A lot of the purple gems. Not as stuff might be out. This has got a 9x only. Still nothing exciting, guys. Still nothing exciting. A lot of goblins here and a goddamn 11x. 89 bucks. 89 bucks. Guys, we fucked. Yes, again. You know, there's a straight. Nah, it's still not even half. No, there's a half right in that moment. But raise your fucking hand. What do you wait? Well, just raise it. And alright, he done it. He done that, you know? The 30 next. Not bad at all, you know, it's a small profit, like 80 bucks. 80 fucking bucks? Man, I was expecting something better than that shit. But that's what he's doing here, you know? Not even the fucking hundreds. Now, I would stay with a 500, you know? Couple times with a 500. Then I'll raise in the bat to 1,200, you know? Just stick around and we'll see something epic in here. Thank you, man. It's going empty or what? Still not. So, they got him 2x here. A lot of that shit here, you know, the fucking 6x. And I'm believing that shit will probably, you know, might be something like a half. Maybe even less than that. No, we got all possibilities for that. But it's not good enough to tell that shit in that way. So, nah, it's not what I was expecting for here. A lot of those fucking green gems might be something else, but I don't think so. A lot of purple gems only. A lot of that bullshit like the blue gems, and you know, still nothing. Eight X. Nah, guys. Not even the fucking quarter. Not even that. And $100, you know, we fucked again. No. I will raise the bet on slow level. I got some good feeling. So, 700 here, guys. But lose that money, though. There will be not a huge amount of money to lose, but we'll be in a profit. Now, there's enough to make some good one. So, nothing here still. I don't know, fucking blue gems, it might be something else, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. This shit will be profitable somehow. No, that's not even possible, maybe. Because that was the shittiest beginning, you know, with no multis. With no multis, you know, not even the fucking 2x. Nothing. A lot of that shit, you know. I'll ride the 2x. I'll ride the 4x, you know, but that's nothing. And that will sound like a 40x, you know. I'll be not that angry on him. Doesn't got him 9x here. And that was not nice. There's a bullshit here. Could expect something much better than that shit, you know, but no. We need to be cold-minded, you know. Not to have some mental issues after all this stuff, you know. So if you got some high expectations and you're not receiving what you expecting for, the brain will try to fuck you up. So, you know, there's a little more than panic water, but, you know, still nothing. We got all 2 spins for that, you know. And I don't think that they shit will be profitable somehow. You know, we can expect... No, there will be some profit. We will raise your hand. Just raise your hand, motherfucker. Raise it. Alright, it's an awesome one. Just raise it again. Oh, sorry. I ate a lot of bullshit before. Yeah. That's all. So, you know what the fuck is that? It's more than 2 times better than, you know, but I was expecting something much higher than that. 110% of the losses made here, but guys, this is without. Only that. So after that, I will try with something like 360, you know? Something like the minimum bad, my personal one. Now let's go there. Still nothing. A lot of that bullshit. You know what the fuck is that? It's just nothing, you know? A lot of those fucking green gems. Alright, but it's a fucking 3x only, man. I was expecting something like 10x here, you know? There will be something like a 0, but... Guys, I think that I made absolutely right decision with that. There's a fucking 3x here. There's still nothing. And it'll give me something more than that. Now, the 4 scatters here, that's a rare possibility, you know what? That changes nothing here, you know? We'll receive the same 5 free spins, you know, as we'll receive the 3 scatters. I don't know, this is not bad at all, you know, this more than a half, and we'll receive the 5 free spins here. Maybe this is something like a second chance to hit some good profit. Maybe not, guys. I don't fucking know what to expect. But we're just receiving a good multi here. Alright. And the 14x. I think that we got some chance here. A lot of blue gems, you know, and the fucking 7x here. A lot of rings. And we fucked up. 7x here, guys. It was not a mega. That was not a mega. No, but we're close to hit the 0. We're close to that. Right, the 4 scatters only. Yeah, bullshit here. Maybe some crowns after here. No, that was not. We just, you know, losing this chance here. For nothing. Just for nothing here. 3 scatters again. Alright. You know, that's odd as fuck, but... Let's see if this shit will travel. Nothing here. I think that we got some shares here. There's a huge one, maybe. Yeah. So something here. Yeah, there's some golden gems and another one. And of course, no, you know, these are both stuff only. 68 bucks, you know, it's a small profit, like 60 bucks only. I was expecting something much better than this shit, but he's not giving me something awesome. That's a bullshit though. Still good enough. Now we'll say again with the 360 only. Then we'll start raising back. But if this shit will profitable, you know, I won't be surprised by that. And I think they need to. So let's go with that. Only with that. Put that down. So, a lot of days you like a purple gems, maybe something else, but I don't think so. A lot of golden gems. The fucking fool. Alright, it's a good one. Maybe you will raise again. Eh? No, he's not raising. I didn't know it was possible. So raise it again, motherfucker, raise it. And of course, he's not doing that shit. 71 bucks only, guys. No, that's close to the quarter, but I don't think that this shit will be profitable, you know, because the previous one was profitable, you know. If you want something, you got some low chance to hit some profit. Again, you know. A lot of blue gems, so you should wait, you know, just for a little bit. And after that, all chance of doing something else. You know, but I want to receive something like 1,000 extra day just in the beginning of the, you know, some bonus game, you know. No matter what amount of money, this shit can make you reach really. So, and a 15x. Not bad at all, you know, but still not even the fucking up. But I think we got some chance, you know. I think it's going not that bad. But that spins, you know, can destroy everything. So, nah, this is bullshit stuff, you know, the fucking 15x here. A lot of blue gems, you know, but maybe it'll help us out in another way, huh? A lot of that bullshit and maybe another one with a good multi. I just raised a hand if I could raise it. And of course not. And the last one was absolutely useless, you know. There was not a huge amount of money to try, but right now I'm trying with somewhere like 1,000, you know. Maybe 2,000 or 1,200, no, not. That time is too fucking much. So let's try with that. Only with that. And let's go with that some. It will help me some, or maybe not. A lot of those fucking green gems and I got them 4x. And that's a bullshit, you know, with no possibility still. A lot of blue gems, and we just fucked again. Some purple gems, maybe some rings. Alright, it was. And maybe some other multi. No, that was not. It's a fucking 6x here. Nice. Nah, that was not nice. It's 254 bucks only, you know. Something like a 40, but this is the beginning. Now everything is shit. I never got a moment here. Now we just lost the 15x here, guys. We just lost that for nothing. Alright, a 15x again, huh? I was just asked for that. Nice. 189 bucks. Quite a lot of that. Still nothing, you know, we fucked. Just again. Alright, something like that, and the goddamn 3x here. I don't think that it should work properly, you know. This is shitty tumble, you know. Nice. But with a good multi, you know, but tumble is just crashed everything here. So maybe it'll give me something more, maybe not, guys, I don't know. 770 bucks. 770 bucks, you know, nothing excited still. We should try with something like 1,600, you know. Well, to leave those 4 zeros, you know, that will look like sweet age, you know. When you get nothing in your hand. When the fucking hormones is just trying to destroy you sometimes, you know. Because you're just trying to make some, you know, stupid actions. And you got a lot of stupid decisions. So look, something like a 20x. Maybe some crowns off too. Alright, it's good for this start, you know. It's an awesome start here. You know, close to the half, but maybe it'll give me something more. I don't know. What did you expect from me? That's a good start here, guys. That's an awesome start. Right, something like that. Or maybe some other combination. Yeah, that was with the golden gems, but I need another one. Maybe with the greens or something like the rubies, but no, we just disappointed me there. How much is that? We need only 400 bucks, you know, to be in the goddamn zero. But we got a lot of time for that and some awesome multi here, guys. Everything depends on the goddamn good tumble here. It's a good tumble with a good multi here. 5x, you know, not bad at all. Another one, maybe. Now, this is a fucking 1,000 now. And finally, we make some profit here. So look at that. 1,484 bucks, you know, just here. and 1,000 and profit 100. We still got some like 4 spins for that, and maybe he'll give me something more than that. Give me another combination, but this is a lot of weird up there. Yeah, and I was right about that shit. So, and how much is that, huh? 236 bucks. I wouldn't mind something like 50 times more than we spent on that. That will be awesome for the time. So another combination, maybe. So some purple gems with the range, and all those looks fucking awesome, and another one. That's a lot of green gems. Another one, maybe. No, that was not enough, but that's another 1,000 here. You know, that's more than the 2 times we spent on that. And how much is that? 2,400 here. You know, close to the 2,500. And it was pretty fucking awesome, you know. More than the 3 times we spent on that. More than that, guys. And I was not expecting for that shit, you know. But sometimes it can give me some surprises. Give me the sword scatter here. No, he was not in the mood for that. But look at that, you know. Another 800 here, you know, close to 9. Ah. Guys, and that's an awesome profit here, guys. That's an awesome profit. 6 fucking thousand. Are you expecting that? I think that not, you know. You're just in the same, you know. For that maybe. But that was awesome here. That was awesome, you know. That was awesome also like a 48x. You know, luck was on my side here, you know, and we got on the same balance like 52,000 here, guys. You know, there's 8,000 more than we started the stream, you know, and you know, the whole profit is something like you got 41,000 here, guys. The second day with the good profit. The second day with a good profit. Who's expecting that? Huh? Who was expecting that? Just send me a plus in the chat. So after that, I will try with something like maybe 360. Oh, nothing higher than that. Nothing higher. I think that he will rob me definitely after.
Free spins.
So here we go with that. All the way there. A lot of those stuff. A lot of bullshit like bull gems, you know. Now who fuck, guys? I don't know what. All the with a small bird. Something is awesome still, you know. A lot of that bullshit like that fucking 2x. Maybe not a good multi here, but absolutely not have got all 2x. So nothing exciting.
Charging. Elemental power.
Right, a 9x here.
Fearless.
A lot of dash here and the goddamn 11x. So nothing exciting. And we just fucked again.
Feel my power.
A lot of that stuff. A lot of those fucking goblins, you know, and the goddamn 13x. I don't know what you expect, you know, but that's at least something, you know. I don't know what the hell's that. Putting only 100 to be in the goddamn zero right now, we got all chances for that. Because we got something like, you know, 8x here and a 5 free spins. You know, everything can change in every goddamn moment here, guys. Really. So, they actually like a golden gems might be another one. Alright, there's some profit right for that fucking time here. We did some multi 25x here, guys. Another profit. It will say with the same amount of money, you know, there will be some good profit too, but nice. Even that shit is awesome too. You know? I know it's not even the 200 bucks, you know, but that was something. Out of those stuff, and I got a 33x. Out of green gems and maybe something else, but I don't fucking think so, you know. We got all 35x here, and you know, something like 140 bucks. Guys, I was expecting something much better, you know, when I saw those, you know, good multi. But, we'll stay again with the 360, then we'll start raising bet again, you know, the same circle as usual, and maybe that shit will be much higher than what I was expecting. Let's try with that on it. That's still nothing, guys. Guys, when you seen, you know, some, you know, free purses, you know, something, bullshit like a web design, all this shit, don't think that that's a real one. We're just in a motherfucking age of the goddamn AI, you know, and maybe in 5 years, you want, you know, earlier. The designers will be not, you know, not as important. A lot of blue gems. You know, I just read some shit that, you know, a lot of Zoomers, you know, preferring some, you know, usual jobs. That's good, you know. Because there was some time, you know, when everyone was dreaming to be like a lawyer, you know, or something like that. But, you know, I think that in the future, you know, just regular, you know, jobs, guys who can, you know, weld something, do some other stuff, you know, that will be much important. 2020. Let's start with that. But I think there will be a lot of art. It was something like a cultural revolution, you know, around the globe. The AI will not do that. So I think that we need to, you know, give no chance to the AI, you know, to fill that niche. So, because I see that a lot of, you know, guys who just painted something or doing something else, you know, just using the AI for that. And after that, just telling, oh, we just that, you know, good, you know, artists or something like that. It's a bullshit. AI is just taking a lot of jobs. And I think in the future, you know, some, you know, governments or some countries will, you know, ban it. Absolutely will ban it. A lot of people, you know, just lost their job. You know, maybe 20 years ago, maybe 20, 40 years ago, the AI was something like out of, you know, out of our fucking reality. But right now, we just understand that they're actually just taking our jobs. Maybe the next 20 years, you know, there will be no guy like me in a pink mask here, you know. There will be some AI, you know, some girl with a pretty face, you know.
Nice.
No, it's a strategy much better than me.
Feel my power.
So a lot of those fucking green gems, a lot of this stuff like a golden gems, maybe he'll give me something more, but I don't fucking think so. You know, straight Harvard, we fucked again. You know, but we should try with something maybe like, maybe something like a 600. What do you think about that? Just send me the plus in the chat if you absolutely agree with me. Not. Let's try them out of money when I see. So, I'm playing on. You know, this is bullshit stuff, you know, still with nothing. And that's a bullshit, you know? It's a fucking Felix here. Guys, I was expecting some better, you know, multi on this start, but you're just trying to disappoint me, you know, just trying to rob me, you know. I think that today's fight with the old god will be so fucking epic. Maybe. It's amazing. So, a lot of blue gems and a god 4x. A lot of that stuff here. But guys, I think that you saw those, you know, Chinese robots, some sure stuff. You know what I'm talking about. That will cause some problems with the reproduction, you know, in our society. It's much, you know, easier to buy that robot, you know, for something like $10,000, and give that robot, you know, some orders. What real women can do. But, you know, there's a problem, I think. Should ban it too. I think that science must, you know, find some solutions, you know, to improve the health of all of people around the globe, you know. Because with every next generation, we're just getting weaker and weaker. But there is some, you know, nature mechanism that some weak people is dying every time. Should die. But, guys, we're not on that, you know, step to use that. I think that medicine must be much better. Now we should find a way, you know, to you know, improve our DNA and all this stuff. There was a lot of researches about that, you know. There was some results that some guys here, you know, was You know, healing the goddamn cancer, you know, with some stuff like all seeds or something like that, you know. Some gen therapy. That was awesome. Dude, that was awesome. They're just retarding the fight in the goddamn humanity. But when you see all those stuff, you know, what is happening around the globe, you know, you just understand that technologies are getting better and better. People are not. A lot of the dash should eat and a goddamn 2x, you know. Maybe they should. No, they will be profitable. Another combination with the rings, maybe. Purple gems and another one. Ah, that will be some, you know, small property only. Right next to that, and it's, what the fuck is that? Is 900 bucks here. Alright. 5 out in the profit, maybe. Another combination, maybe something else for the end, but I don't think so. A lot of blue gems only. And a goddamn 32x here. Alright, so small profit here, but I will get back to something like maybe 400 bucks, you know. Guys, I know that you want to see something epic here, you know, but there is another side of the motherfucking coin. I want to save this money. Now, I could play, you know, every time with something huge, you know, expecting that shit will be profitable, you know, but this stream will go something like, maybe like 20 or 30 minutes long. Nice. That will be the bullshit here. And let's be honest, I'm here for the profit. Not that guy, you know, who will tell you some, you know, bullshit like, oh guys, I'm every time for you here. Yeah. You know, trying some cannon for you. But, you know, I'm here for the profit. Mainly, you know, not those, you know, lying dudes who tell you some bullshit. A lot of those stuff. A lot of green gems, maybe something else, you know. Nah, this good one. This good one. Maybe the shit will be profitable too. We got all chances for that. I'll be more than a half just on a fucking study. Another combination with the rubies, maybe. Yeah, I'm predicting this stuff here. And another multi, maybe. Just raise your hand again, motherfucker. Raise it. Raise it. Nah, he's not doing that stuff, you know. He just completely, you know, destroying everything. So, a lot of those fucking green gems here. Maybe he'll give me something more than that. But I don't think so. Let's got him 40 next, you know, there's some profit. There's some profit, guys, just from the start. You know, we still got something like 10 free spins for them. This was some awesome stuff. So, we should not stop him. You know, the goddamn fight can give us a lot. I think that he maybe, you know, found those goddamn books, you know, about, you know, their cooperation about with the goddamn universe, you know, and that shit is working. But not at all points. A lot of those stuff and a lot of green gems, might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. That's a guy at 22 actually only. I mean, that was not mega, it's something like 167 bucks. A lot of that bullshit here, a lot of this is, we're not getting nothing. And a goddamn 32x, no, 34x. Nothing wrong with my fucking counting, dude. So, maybe it's because I'm tired today. I guess, you know, I got a lot of, you know, stuff to do, you know, every fucking day. But I'm gonna buy insomnia will, you know, end somehow. And you know what? Enough of talk, you know, we just made it 484 bucks in profit. Not bad at all, and the balance is still a huge one. So after that I will try with a 360, and then I'll raise it better, you know. Something like maybe 7 or 800. I know that's possible here. Maybe this should be profitable, but who knows? Guys, write me the predictions in the chat. Just write me your predictions. Maybe some of you will be right about that. It's a lot of blue gems. As I got him 2x. Nah, that was episode right decision try on 360, you know, because we're not losing a huge amount of money here. We're not losing a lot of money. That's good. You know, after yesterday's streams, I decided to be, you know, not that stupid with that. When I feel that shit will be profitable, and I tried for the 4 to 5 times with a huge bet, need to stop with it. So a lot of those fucking green gems here might be another stuff, but I don't think so. This got him 2x only. It should give me something, you know, better than that. But who the fuck knows how this shit will go here. So a lot of those stuff. A lot of this badge here. Might be some multi-opt, you know, but that's only the fucking 3x here, guys. Nothing exciting still, and we fucked. We just fucked again by him. I know. That sounds, you know, not good. But a straight man, you know. Heterosexual or something like that. But I prefer to call it a straight man, you know. The 500. Let's go with that. Let's go with that stuff only. Maybe he'll give me some, you know, other stuff, but I don't know. Guys, be more active in the chat, you know. This looks like I got some, you know, mental issues. There is no worse thing inside. What the hell is that, huh? There is a shot here. You're just sitting, you know, like... Well, I will not say that. I will not say that. Now, guys, please be more active. No, I got some, you know, I don't know how to call this shit. I call this, you know, in a straight way. That will sound, you know, bad. A lot of those golden gems here and still nothing. A lot of those stuff, you know. Guys, even the guys from the Peak much, you know, than you. What the hell is that? So they got him 5x. A lot of the golden gems, maybe he'll give me something more. But I don't fucking think so, you know. You're just losing a lot of money for nothing again. More than 400. Maybe there will be something like, you know, 100 here, maybe something like 120 bucks, 150 bucks, but not more. Not more. So a lot of those stuff, a lot of devils here, maybe some multi-up. But I was only the goddamn 4x. But you know, this not that bad at all. That will be more than a half. That will be much better than I was thinking here. There's some small profit here, guys, and we still got something like a 2%. But I don't think that it should have been profitable, you know. There was some, you know, something like a dead space. A lot of blue chips that got him 5x here, another combination maybe. And of course it was not enough. Massive multi, but tumbled with a shitty one. We're seeing with only 20 bucks here, just for the end. But, you know, it's supposed to be the amount of money we want here. How much is that? Oh, fucking ape. Alright, 128 bucks of profit. Is that a profit, guys? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. That's supposed to be stuff only. So, I'll try something like a 360 here, then we'll raise the bet out. Then, we'll start our circle again. With bait. With profit. So, let's go. A lot of this fucking regems, maybe he'll help me some of the other way, but I don't fucking think so. Alright. You know what? That was a huge mistake from my side to try with the 360. We'll try with something much higher than that shit, and over there will be much better because we're still on the Southern Axe on a surf respin here. There's an awesome stuff. So, a lot of those shit, you know, it's not giving me something awesome here. A lot of the big gems, you know. I'm just calling this shit like a lot. Huh? It was solid 9 of them, you know, and green gems is now it's much better than that. So maybe some multi-opt. And of course not. You know, there was some, you know, situations with some bonus games was, you know, awesome with his, you know, multi. Humbles was a bullshit one. But it's sort of scattered here and I'll be great, and I'll be thankful for it as Zeus. Give me that. And of course not, enough that's being ruined everything again. You know, this got him quarter only, guys. But only one who stumbled to the wound. No fucking way, guys. Just 70 bucks only. 17 bucks only. A lot of this blue gems and a fucking 5x. Give me another combination and look at that bullshit here. 64 bucks. 64 bucks. You know, close to the half only, but guys, we will not receive something awesome here. If some miracle will not happen here. A lot of this fucking green gems and there might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. 173 bucks, you know. Still nothing exciting, and we just fucked. Really. So, right from that time, guys, I will start with a 600, you know. And every next bonus game will be with the higher bet, you know. Alright, some golden gems, you know, line all of them, maybe another combination. And of course not, you know. Out of this some small here. What the fuck is that? Alright, there's some crowns here. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Maybe some animal-y. Maybe some animal. Just raise your fucking hand. And of course not. We got a 4x only. And how much is that? you know, close to the half, just on the surface really here. But monkey's the shitty one, you know. Fish you can fresh everything here. So, nah, this is bullshit stuff, still nothing here. A lot of blue gems. And a goddamn 8x. Still nothing. No, that means that we just fucked with no reason. Maybe he's angry on me, maybe not, guys, but I don't fucking know what to expect from you know, just be handling stuff like you do. You know, I was thrilled about that, but, you know, not so fucking hard. That shit is not going awesome. Still not awesome. What the fuck is that? It's a goddamn... Oh, somebody just made some advertising. That was, you know, yes, a lot of those stuff and maybe another combination here. No, that was not, you know. A little bit more than a half, you know, about guys. Maybe we should try with something a little bit higher. Maybe something like a 900s. Let's go with that. Hold with that. I know, do you want to see something much higher, like 9,000 maybe, you know, but not, I'm not that stupid enough to try that here. We got some, you know, small chance to get something else in me. You know, we too fucking old to believe in some miracles. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes. But not every time. You know what? We just lost this fucking 12x here. We just lost this shit for nothing. A lot of the purple gems, maybe some rings. Nah, it was not. It was a fucking 2x here. A lot of those purple gems. Maybe something else. But I don't think so, you know, we just fucked again. A lot of golden ones, but maybe something else and none. A lot of fucking 4x, guys. Now, we fucked. We're just losing a huge amount of money. No, it's not even the fucking quarter. There's nothing here. Maybe I'm not right. I hope that I'm not right about that. Alright. Close to the half, you know, but we got only 4 spins for that. And nothing exciting still. No fucking way, guys. I was expecting something much better than that shit, you know, but he decided to rob me. Alright, a fucking 2x, you know, this shit will not save my ass from the huge loss, you know, but there will be some small one, really? Really? How much losing here? Something like a 200 bucks, you know? Nothing to regret, really. Nothing to regret. We should start. We should try something a little bit higher. Maybe something like 1,800, guys. What do you think about that? Just write in the chat. If you agree with me, just send me a plus. Tell me, what do you want to see? What do you expect to see here? You know, I'm here prediction. Maybe some of you will be right about that. There's so a lot of this shit, you know, and he's not giving me something else in here. A lot of the butchers, not enough. Well, not enough. There was only 7 of them. Guys, this is a bullshit here. Well, nothing exciting still. You know what? Not even the motherfucking 100, you know? Not even motherfucking 10%, guys. We're just losing a lot of money, you know? That was a huge mistake from my side. That was a huge mistake. 61 bucks here. Not even the fucking 10%, you know? Not even the fucking 5%, you know? We just lost a lot of money for nothing, but we should not stop. So 2,000 for that time. But if the next bonus game is not profitable, guys, out of speeds, maybe. Maybe. I still not decided, no, but this sounds like 70% of the possibility that I'll do that. So, I would that shit will be profitable, so Zeus, give me everything what you got for that time. So, they got him, alright, a 5x, you know, but still nothing. Let's be honest, still nothing. I'm expecting something like a 20x, you know, just in the style. That's what I see here. And a fucking 8x. Alright. This sounds like a quarter. Sounds like a goddamn quarter, you know, it's still nothing serious. Maybe they'll give me something more, maybe not, guys. But I don't fucking know what to expect from you, you know, just begin yourself like you do here. That's what it's all about, it's straight about that. So a lot of the golden gems, maybe some goblets with a good multi. Just raise your hand, motherfucker, raise it. You know, when I'm, you know, asking him for that, you know, calmly kindly. You just listen to me. I don't know whose issue works, you know. So a lot of the blue jumps might be something else than that. This is fucking 5x, you know. That's a good multi for that time, you know, but still nothing. It's more than a half, guys, and we got only 5 spins for that. Maybe the show will be much better than I'm expecting here. Another one and another combination, maybe. And it was not. You know, I was expecting for that. But look at this stuff here, you know, there's a small profit like 98 bucks. And that's still not that. So a lot of the blue jumps, maybe he'll give me something more than that, but I don't fucking think so. And that's a goddamn 24x here, guys. Still nothing exciting. But that huge body, you know. That's a bullshit one only, you know. We're not covering the whole expense, you know, in the way I want it. It's not even with the 1,000 of profit here. It's not even with the fucking 1,000. Guys, we'd expect maybe something better than that, you know, but I'm just losing my whole fucking hope here. Oh, guys. I don't know what to expect, really. I don't fucking know. We need to check. Is this shit will be profitable, you know, somehow. That small bet, like $5.40. Maybe he'll give me something more. Maybe not, guys. I don't know. Should write me the predictions in the chat. Maybe some of you will like it. I'm not losing my fucking hope, but, you know, there's some high possibility that we'll lose that money. You know, we'll lose that amount of money. If we lose that amount of money, you know, there was not a huge bet. There was not a huge amount of money to lose, you know. So that's good. At least something was good. So, a lot of green jets, not a lot, it was 8 of them only, you know, the 5x is not offering me something good. I think that some collection line will start here. Maybe. I will see. We'll see. No other way, you know, to find out. So, a lot of the green gems. Golden gems, maybe some purple gems, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome in here still. Oh, he's a fucking hand. What are you waiting for? You know what? He decided to rob me again, guys. That's what I got straight about that. A lot of that bullshit here. And just still nothing. You fucked. Guys, that's what I got straight about that. Nah, there's a bullshit stuff still. You know. But maybe I'll try with something like 700 here. 700, you know. We just started the same, you know, circle, but with the higher bets. With the higher bets, you know, than previously. Maybe that will give me something. Maybe not, guys. I don't fucking know what to expect from him. So just write me in the chat, guys. What do you expect to see here? And if you wanted to support me here, guys, like, share, subscribe, and hit this notification bell. And you know what? You will not lose the possibility, you know, to be on the same, you know, road to the goddamn gates. The fucking Olympus. Oh, it's a lot of purple gems. Promise you that will be awesome. So there's just nothing here still. You know, we just fucked again. A lot of bad stuff here. And I got him 2x, you know, we're just losing a lot of money for nothing. Just a lot of money for nothing, guys. Now, I think that I should try with the 360 then with something like 1,000. Hope that my strategy will be right about that. Will be absolutely right for that. In a moment. A lot of the green gems might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. That shit will be profitable somehow. No, there's a guy with 10x here, guys. We just fucked. You get it. We just fucked. You know, there will be something like a half, you know what? Nothing high. Let's be honest about that. You know, this more than a half. 90 bucks. But guys, we should try 360 here. I can't believe that this show will be profitable, you know, that stuff, you know, but if that will be profitable, that will be the huge surprise for me. I mean, it's only one thing that I made some stupid decision. How do you never know where this shit will be profitable? So, a lot of the purple gems, maybe some other stuff, absolutely not, I don't know, a lot of the gold cobbles here. Some green gems, and still nothing, you know, not even the minimum multi here. So they got him 2x. The fucking 6x, you know, still nothing. Alright, maybe some other multi. Man, don't be a dick, just give me that. A lot of this golden gems, maybe some rubies here. Maybe some rubies with the good multi. I'm looking for. Just give me that. And fuck, guys, we're fucked. But I was absolutely right about that shit, you know. There's not even the fucking quarter here. There's not even the fucking quarter, guys. No, that's a quarter here, you know. We got only the half of the whole free space here. I need some good speed, you know, with some huge sample, like, you know, like $30. Maybe 40, maybe 50. But it will be much better if we see something like 100, you know. But, you know, there's some possibility of that. But you should never, you know, lose that fucking fight. So a lot of the blue gems, maybe something else, but I don't fucking think so. There's a lot of purple gems, and he just did the same shit, you know. We just lose a lot of money for nothing. So a lot of those fucking green gems might be something else or not. And of course not, you know, we just lost a lot of money. Again, you know. Compared to the whole, you know, amount of money we spent on that. But looking at that balance, there's just nothing here. There's just really nothing. So a lot of this fucking green gems might be something else. Nah, that was not. That was not, guys. The 14X, you know, that's a good multi, but they're still fucking late for the time, really. No, close to the half, but I think that will be nice. Yeah, that was not, you know, as I said to you guys. But right from that time, guys, we started to raise it bad, you know, something like 1,200 for that time, and maybe that shit will be profitable. So write me that stuff in the chat. What do you think about that? I got him 14X. No, 40. Nah, it's still nothing. A lot of the blue gems. Maybe it has a problem with the eyes. Why I'm just calling that shit like a blue gem? There was like green ones. You know, the fucking tiredness, you know, just showing. So, that's just nothing. Alright, at 15X here, but I think this is still fucking late for the time, you know. We have a huge sample for the time, you know, but 18X with a good sample can save our ass from that, really. And that's possible. Alright, maybe some multi-offset. Just raise your hand. And it's a probability. 20X, you know. And how much is that? And how much is that? Look at that shit. Look at that shit, huh? That was some awesome stuff for the time. There was some awesome stuff, guys. I was not expecting that stuff, you know, but we received that stuff. 20X, and maybe he'll give us something more. I don't know. But that's a shitty tumble here, like it's $3 here. What else is that? $66? No, this is not enough, guys. This is just not enough. This is a bullshit of stuff with nothing. No. Alright, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, guys. So, alright. Another one. No. That was close to the 1,000, guys. That was close to the 1,000. And you know what else that is? 3 times more than us, guys. And we made it. That was close to the 3,000 bucks here on the balance here. And we're not moving to something, you know, high on something lower than that. And that's good. You know, we're not losing a huge amounts of money for nothing. So, guys, you know, I should, you know, now I need to try with the 360. It's much better, you know. Guys, if you like watching that stream, you know what. Like, share, subscribe, and hit those notification bell. You will, you know, support me here. For the first. That's the first reason. And he will not miss out on the next journey with that fucking guys here. So, IDX here, not bad at all. Maybe that shit will be profitable too. But no. I will see only the end of this bonus game, you know. Bill and Sam, you know, got them predictions, you know. Sometimes it's not a good idea. So, a lot of the blue gems might be something else, or not. And of course, not, you know, this got him. Alright, it's not bad at all, you know. Close to the half, but I don't know what to expect when you really. We just won something before, you know. There's some low possibility that we'll win some good amount of money here. Alright, some blue gems here. And just gotta give me the third one. And of course, not, you know, we just decided to rob me here with that shit. So, and I picked the next year, guys. That's some bullshit stuff. $36, you know, more than half. We got only 5 spins for that and 15x multi. Only one each. Guys, I was not right about that. Really, I was not right about that. Those crowns made a serious action here, guys. You know, this close to 3 times more than we spent on that. This close to that moment. Alright, maybe something else? Yeah, 3 times more than we spent on that. You know, another profit. Not a huge one, I know, but guys. We need to expect something better than this shit. I mean, not a combination with a good multi, maybe. This was something like a green gem only, and another one. No, that was not. That was not. You know, but that's definitely 4 times more than we spent on that. That's definitely 4 times more than we spent on that, you know. And the last free spin was absolutely useless, but we made some profit again, you know. For the second time, with no stops. And that's good. That's really fucking good for the time. So 360 again, guys. No, not at 360. So we'll try something a little bit high, you know, just to check if this shit will be profitable for the second time, you know. You know, hope this shit will be profitable somehow, guys. That's what I want to do. So a lot of those stuff, and I got them 2x, guys. Still nothing excited. What the fuck is that? The second hour of the stream, I just feeling myself, you know, hard. Maybe I need to. Nah. That will be some bullshit, you know. Joking here. So. Nah, there's some bullshit stuff too. A lot of the blue chips, you know, and he's not giving us something awesome in here. That is bullshit stuff. Now we got no chance, guys. But that was not a huge amount of money to try, really. We're making some huge risk, you know. And we can make some profit here. Every time we just raising some money, you know. You know, some bonus game is covering the whole expense we made. Not every time, but you know, mostly. And it's good. It's good as fuck. So you got it wallets here, you know. Nothing exciting, you know. Not even the quarter, not even the half, nothing. So, I don't know, maybe there will be some good idea, but I will try something a little bit higher, you know? 800 for that time. 800. Then, if that shit is not profitable, we try with something like 2 times more than we spent in here, you know? 1,600. And maybe that shit will be profitable somehow. Hope so, guys. And I wish you so luck, because I need that. Luck is everything, will be. And a little droplet of the goddamn responsibility. So, a lot of blue gems, maybe he'll give me something more than that, but I don't think so. A lot of purple gems. DGD, might be some multi out there. I just raise your hand. Nothing serious. This got him 3x only. Not a multi, maybe. Guys, he just disappointed me with that. Just trying to make sure you will receive something like 20x, you know, just on that spin with those good tumble, you know. Totally some awesome stuff, you know, but we're just losing the money here. It's not even the fucking, you know, quarter. And 3x for that time looks like we're in trouble here, guys. That's how it looks like. Alright. It's a goddamn lot of action about this still fucking late with this shit tumble. That won't, this still fucking late. Guys, nah. I was not expecting that shit result here, because that's not even the fucking quarter here, guys. It's not even the fucking quarter. And, you know, the ad was absolutely useless here. You know, but we still got nothing to worry about, because look at that balance here. 53 fucking thousand here, you know? What the fuck is that, huh? There's a 42,000 of profit here, so we should try something a little bit higher, guys. As I promised you, 1,600. That shit is not profitable, we'll try something higher. And if the next 3 bonus game is not profitable at all, you know, we'll try with the hardest piece, you know? I think I'm just telling you about that stuff, you know, but do nothing. Because that shit is profitable today. That's the reason. A lot of the purple gems and they got him 2x. A lot of that stuff, you know, and they got him 2x, you know, but he will not give me something awesome here. Got him $142, you know. Shitty multi only. You know, we need some good spin, with some good multi, with some good tumble, you know. Compensate the whole, you know, expansion rate here, and to make some profit. Oh, they won't make it. So, a lot of that shit here. Nah, still nothing. Fucked. A lot of blue gems, you know, with the fucking 4x here. 48 bucks, you know, nothing exciting still. A lot of fucking blue gems, you know, and he's not doing that stuff here. I mean, he's a multi. Nah, he decided to rob me with that. But I will try with something here. I feel that good win is somewhere close. Good amount of money we will win somewhere close. That shit is hiding, you know, on this fucking reels here. Nah, it's nothing. Nah, guys, that was a huge mistake here, you know. It sounded like a god and quarter, you know, but nothing exciting still, you know. Worst of the good multi, you know, just on the end. When you're seeing that multi and force 5 spins, you're gonna have some potential, but when you see that bullshit, you're fucked. So, Knight and X. Here's a miracle enough to control the whole situation, but guys, we just fucking know what to do with that. You have responsibility. And you need to be clever, you know. So let's do that. The fourth cat is here. I know what to expect, guys, but we should luck because I need that. Real fucking time, you know. Yo. A lot of fucking blue gems that I got on 3x, you know. Still nothing excited, but those reads was awesome. I will raise a hand again, motherfucker, but no. 125 bucks, guys. It's not even 10% still. With the whole amount who spent that. Right, some rubies here, maybe some massive multi. Maybe some massive multi, what are we waiting for? Like a 50x maybe. You know. Don't know what to expect from him. Nah, that's a bullshit stuff, you know, still with nothing. Out of that bullshit. And you know where we fucked. Just again. Just again. We got no chance to win something awesome in here, but we'll try with something high, you know. But maybe there's a moment of some miracle, I don't know. Give me not a multi here, you fucking A. And of course, it will not give me that. Well, it's 8 bucks, you know, there's a bullshit with nothing still. You know, not even the fucking half. Right, a little bit more than a quarter, you know. A little bit more than a quarter. Still nothing, guys. We should try with something high, you know. What do you think about the 2,800? Hope that shit will be profitable, you know. That shit will give me something like 10 or more than spend in a year. That's what I hope for. Let's go slow with that. First one was absolutely useless, but then we shoot 7x. 39 bucks. That is a bullshit here. A lot of this fucking blue gems might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. Now, guys, we're in a bullshit situation here. A lot of blue gems that I got on 5x here. You know what? That shit will not give you something awesome here. You know, there's a goddamn 12x. You know, some good multi for the start, you know, but guys, I was expecting something much better than that shit. Like a 20x maybe. Another combination, maybe some good multi here. Some other combination with the bushes and a phone fucking rose here. And a multi. Give me some multi here. That's what he wanted. Give me that. A lot of blue gems, might be something else. Alright, just don't stop with that. Just give me some multi.
Nice.
Fuck. You know, I'm just disappointed as fuck about that. You know, there's some huge stumble. You know, even the 2x, I know they will be so fucking good in here, but you guys, there's a bullshit all here. A lot of that. A lot of those. Maybe some multi after them. I think that not, you know, there was a huge mistake that we tried with the 2008. I mean, that means that those some motherfuckers just tried to trick me with that. No other way for that. Oh, the, you know, conclusions about that shit. So, the 12x. I know what, just for that, we just doing something, you know, but I think that he will not give me some good profit in here, you know. But alright, we'll try with something high. We'll try. We need to try that. It's not even the fucking half, you know, but it was close to the half. But we can try something a little bit higher, maybe something like 3,200, guys. What do you think about that? What do you think? Is there real to lose all the money here? I think that they are. But you know, we tried a lot of times, you know. Maybe fortune is on our side. I don't know. No, let's try with that. No, that was a mistake here, you know. Nothing for the starters got him 6 here. Maybe another combination? No, of course not. Just look at that bullshit who stumbled here. Poke butts. Guys, it's not even the 10% on home on. We need something much higher than that shit. Not a combination here with a wish or something like that. Nah, he's not doing that stuff. He's got a 8x. Still nothing exciting, guys. Not even the fucking quarter here. Not even the fucking quarter, guys. I'll try with something like 3, maybe 4,000. No, I will try with the 4,000. If 4,000 is not profitable, guys, out of spins is all the solution for that time. This is what we're straight about that. That's a fucking 8x, guys. That's a fucking 8x. No chance to hit some good profit here. Because we got only 2 spins for that, you know. Maybe something will change, maybe not, guys, but I don't fucking think so. This goddamn nothing. It's just nothing, you know. I know that's a quarter, but that's a bullshit, guys. Nothing awesome still. How much is that? 1,600. Right. You know, this is a little bit more than a half. We're not losing the huge amount of money for nothing, but that's what we got here. 40x, maybe another combination? Nah, that was not. That was not nice. That was the biggest piece of dog shit, but you know, for my all expectations. But guys, 4,000. And if that shit is not profitable, out of spins and all the solution, now we're just heading back to the same amount of money we started from, you know, only a couple of hundreds more with that. But we need something much better than that shit. Fuck is that? Why are you just logging, huh? Nah, guys, that was a bullshit idea, really. We're not receiving at least something here. First 6 free spins was absolutely bullshit. That's why we're straight about that. No, this shit will be much worth it than we saw, you know, with the previous one. That means that those motherfuckers counted this shit like some profit. Nah, he just playing with my fucking greed. That's what I go straight about that, guys. Straight at the shot. He's that shit is awesome. I think that absolutely not. A lot of the golden gems, maybe something else. Absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not, guys. A lot of rings and I got him 2x, you know. That's still fucking late for the time. Still fucking late, you know. A little bit more than 10% of the whole amount. We got only 2 for spins by then. I know we're just losing everything. Let's get him 4x. 40 bucks. It's not what we deserve to him. Alright, I will try maybe something like a 5,000. Oh, sorry, guys. I'll try with a 5,000 here. Because we got no other, you know, choice, maybe. Now, the other choice, you know, just try with the other play, you know, but this shit is boring as fuck here. So, not a combination, maybe? No, it was not. That was not good. Not even the fucking half, maybe. Yeah, that's a fucking half only. We just lost it 2,000 for nothing, guys. So, I'm trying to hit with the 5,000. Now, with the 6,000. If the 6,000 is not profitable, guys, we're trying something like that. Yeah, with that words, I disappointed you, but yeah, guys, should be friends with the logic. Makes a friendship with that. So with the 5x on the first one, another combination. Yeah, there was a muscle one and another multi. Give me another multi. 5x. You know, but why are you just, you know, yelling as fuck? You know, that was just a first spin here. You know, the goddamn, you know, result only in the end of those, you know, bonus games. But I think there's some high possibility that I will lose their money again, you know. They're just trying to hunt me down. Yeah, I'm out of money. So maybe some multi after this. And that's been ruining everything again, guys. Was not expecting for that shit here. It was absolutely bullshit, you know, Campbell. It was not even some multi. So 11x, but that's too fucking late for the time, man. It's too fucking late. Just give me something more than that. And of course not, you know, it's just handle stuff like you do. I just be handling something like a moron. Like a fucking moron here. And you know what? Nothing will save my ass from that, guys. But I will try with something like 6,000 again, you know. And I hope that my video will knock us some more results we made, you guys. That's what I hope for. Alright. That's a risky mode, guys. I'm wishing some luck. And pray for that old motherfucker with me. To Zeus. Please give me everything you got. All of the good multis. All jewelry you got, you know. Not only gems, I'm expecting some crowns, you know, for the 3 out of 4 times, you know, with some good multis. Man, just compensate all the losses we made here. I want to get back to the same amount we was, you know, 10 minutes ago. That's what I want. How did he hurt me? How did he hurt me with that? So, alright, we should start with that somehow. The 15 free spins here. As usual. Nothing still. So, a lot of that. Another combination. Now it's got a 3x. Man, I was expecting something better. What the hell's wrong with you? Man, I'm your biggest belly. What do you behaving yourself like that?
Elemental power.
No, this is nothing. No. Guys, even those prices not working here, you know. Don't give a fuck about that. He's angry on me. Maybe he will bring the whole situation in the end. But I think not. We got only 5 exclusive for the end, you know. It's not even the quarter. It's nothing here, guys. It's just a poultry stop with no possibilities. $594. Guys, we just fucked. That's what I got to tell straight about that shit. There is no tuned shot, you know. Still nothing. A lot of that bullshit. Maybe some happy combination with a good multi, huh? Give me another one. Alright, there's some probably here, guys. There's some probably here just from that fucking time. Who's expecting that? Who's expecting that? Not me. Maybe he was expecting. I'm thinking that he will give me some, you know, small probably. There's a fucking 14,000 here, guys, and that's an awesome. Even a 15,000. You know, this crowds was absolutely good in here. You know, that's more than 2,000 spend on that. And how much is that? Give me something else. You fucking happy. Just give me something else. Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Oh, fucking A. Alright, you know, there was some awesome result here. 15,000. You know, the highest win today. Who's expecting that, huh? Guys, who was expecting that? I think that nobody was expecting that shit, but we made it. Finally, we made it. Now, guys, I need to calm down, you know. I feel myself sweaty, you know, because I was, you know, worrying a lot about that, and we close to the, you know, same amount of money that we was, you know, 10 years ago. You know, you decided to drop me on somewhere like, you know, $500 on that time. Yeah. No, but that was us. That was freaking awesome, guys. I'll try with something like 1,000 here. Maybe there will be something like a second on a profitable time here. Maybe.
Free spins. Elemental power.
Out of those stuff, you know, he's not giving us up anyways. I think that he will be not profitable here. He will not give me some profit because, you know, he's angry on me.
My power. Charging.
That was something like a short, you know, probably 10, you know, get away from his side, maybe. Hold it not. Hold it not, guys. I want to win something much better than that. A lot of that bullshit here. A lot of rubies, maybe something else, but I don't fucking think so.
Elemental power.
Nah, guys. Nah, guys. That was a mistake to try with 1,000 here, because, you know, we just received the 4x. And when we spend more than, you know, half those fucking, you know, foolishness. You know, nothing exciting still, but maybe he'll give me something more than that. Maybe. Hope so. A lot of DGD, you know, he's not giving me something at least. Fucked. We just fucked. I'm just worried, huh? Guys, just write in the chat. Why I'm just worried about that? We got some reasons for that. Maybe you know that. You know, but I reached my goal again, guys. Just again. You know. I was not expecting that, you know. When I tried again with a 6,000, I was thinking that shit was not profitable, but that's what we got for this time. So we got him 9x.
Nice.
That was not nice, man. It's a little bit more than a quarter, but we still won a lot of money. What am I just saying behind that? So we should try with something like maybe 360 after, you know, just start in the same circle again. Maybe. They should have worked. So we're going with that stuff. A lot of DGD. A lot of blue gems, you know, it's still nothing.
Elemental power.
A lot of that stuff, you know, we got him 3x here. And still nothing. You know what? That means nothing. So that means nothing, you know, we fucked. Out of that.
Feel my power.
Out of that. Similex.
Charging. Elemental power. Fearless.
So there's just nothing here.
Feel my power. Charging.
No.
Celestial. Celestial victory.
360 again, guys. Then we start to raise the bet. Only then, after that.
Free spins. Elemental power. Fearless.
3x. Some purple gems. Other stuff like the blue gems.
Feel my power. Charging.
So they got him 6x.
Elemental power.
A lot of that shit, you know. And maybe the search scanner, but nah. We have no chance for that. You know, that's a straight, you know, quarter, but guys, we should expect something much better than that shit. Much better than that. So, a lot of the blue gems. A lot of that.
Celestial.
No, we'll try something high, you know. I don't know, something like, maybe, no, just to count the money better, you know, the 500 here, guys. 500. If that shit is not profitable, we'll try something like that. A simple plan. I hope that the show will give me some profit. So the new goal is something like 60,000 Olympus, you know, and that is possible.
Charging.
A lot of blue gems in the gun tree exit.
Elemental power.
No, still nothing. A lot of dead stuff.
Fearless.
Publics.
Feel my power.
Alright, not bad at all. Maybe will give me something else, but I don't think so, you know. It's not even the quarter, they're just nothing, guys. Maybe there's some kind of the revenge on which side, you know, but I will try with something high, you know. But if the next, you know, 3 bonus games is not profitable, guys, I have a spin and all the solution for that time, so we'll try. Only by that way, you know, we'll find out. Let's go with that, so. I said I don't know what to expect from you, maybe, you know, just write me in the chat what do you expect to see here.
Feel my power.
So a lot of blue gems. I mean, you know, some of you just, you know, some kind of the prophet, I don't know. A lot of that. And still nothing that we fucked. We just fucked again. A lot of those fucking green gems. Not about maybe, but I don't think so, you know, we fucked. Once again. So, nah, it's bullshit stuff still, guys. There is no expectations here. It's fucking 8x. It's a fucking 8x, guys. You know, we got no potential still. We got no potential, you know, it's not even the fucking 10% at all anymore, you know. It's something like a 9 and 5%, you know, but guys, we should expect much better than this shit, you know. I will not give up, I will try with something high here. You know, it's maybe we got some better. Maybe not, guys, just write in the chat, how do you think about that? So, in the fucking 5x here, you know, we just fucked again. You know, just for the time, I will try with the 1,600, you know. You know what? Sometimes 1,600 was profitable as fuck, you know. Sometimes before the streams and all this stuff, you know. So a lot of the blue gems, I got in 3x, you know. Not bad for the start, you know, but I'm expecting something much better than that shit. The raise your hand again, motherfucker, raise it. Raise it, I said raise it. And he's not doing that stuff. He's got on 3x, so. Guys, this is bullshit. This is real bullshit. I was expecting some better result, you know, for the start, but nah. But I will not lose my money here. So raise your hand, motherfucker. Raise your hand. What are you waiting for? Just give me some awesome over here. Nah, you know, with that experience, rolling every fucking thing here. I need something better than that shit, you know, but that's something like you got him 40x, you know, and still nothing exciting, you know. You know, but this is straight up, you know, just in the start. That's when I got him started here. So. There was nothing here, guys. There was a bullshit stuff with no possibilities still. So a lot of rings, there might be some multi after, but I don't think so. He'll die, you know. Good for that, you know. And there's just still nothing, guys. We're just losing a lot of money. Just again, you know. Okay, 8 damage for nothing. And a fucking 16x. A lot of blue gems, you know, still nothing. A lot of purple gems. And you know what is that? We're fucked. We just fucked again.
Celestial victory.
Nah, that was not a celestial victory. It was a celestial cheatery here. So we lost the 600 bucks. You know, not a huge amount of money, but we should try with something a little bit higher. Let it be something like 2,400. And I hope that shit will cover the whole expansion way before. You know, that's everybody who's playing this stuff. You know. Nobody likes to lose some money. Let's go with it. Just in a 3 out of 4 minutes, we'll lose 6,000 bucks. You know, this is a serious amount of money. We win something awesome. So they got a 3x, you know, just in a second free spin, and I hope that he'll give me something awesome, you know, for the next. So they got him 2x. And a fucking 5x, you know, nothing serious for the start. There's a quote, you know. That's something like a quarter of the whole, you know, multi. I'm expecting, of course, 5 free spins here, you know, but he's not giving me something. You know, this goddamn 9x. That's a bullshit. Oh, nothing exciting still. So a lot of those fucking blue gems, you know, might be something else, but, you know, they're fucking late for that multi here. 15x, you know, not even some huge numbers here, guys. It's a little bit more than 10% of the whole money, you know, but still nothing exciting, guys. Let's be honest. There's a bullshit with no possibilities still. So maybe another combination with the blue gems or something like that. Maybe some purple gems or some flowers. And of course not, you know, we just decided to rob me with that. A lot of blue gems. It's an awesome multi, you know, for the end, you know, but humble is a shitty word.
Nice.
Oh my fucking god, you know, it's not even the fucking half here, guys. It's not even the fucking half. No, we should try with something, you know, high a little bit. If that shit is not profitable, out of spins is the only solution, guys, because I don't want to lose all this money. I don't want to lose everything. But let's go with that somehow. So a lot of those shit here, and I got him 4x. Alright. Not bad. 40 start. Wow, guys, I'm expecting something much better than this shit, you know, but this shit is not going the way I'm expecting, you know. I'm expecting something like 20x, you know, just on the first 5 free spins. At least 50x, you know. 50x on the 5 first free spins is awesome too, so. Maybe we should try with something a little bit better than that shit, you know, but I don't know. A lot of the blue gems, you know, got him 7x. A lot of the golden gems, but maybe he'll give me something more. A lot of rings. A lot of green gems here. And you know, some good multi, you know, but that's still not enough. Let's be honest about that. You know, there's more than a quarter, close to the half. But guys, I want something. Shit. There might be some other stuff. And of course not, you know. There's a bullshit stuff, you know. Not even another 1,000 here, you know. We still got a lot of free spins. We got a good multi. And maybe that shit will be profitable. So write me something in the chat. What do you think about that all? So a lot of the purple gems might be something else, but I don't know. And there's a goddamn 99x here. Another amount of money, you know, but not enough. Still not enough. We got only 5 free spins for that, you know. That shit is going on risky. Maybe we should try with something a little bit high, you know. And I don't know. Is that another combination? And of course not, you know, but we got something like 21x. Only one huge double with even some minimal, you know, with some minimal multi, you know, like a 2x can save everything. And I hope for that. But look at that reels. I got no. Good. No. And you know what? That was absolutely useless. But we lost only 100, you know, 177 bucks. Guys, I was expecting this shit will be profitable more than that, you know, but I will try with something a little bit higher than that, you know. Just again, 3,600. And if this shit is not profitable, adin spins is the only solution for that time. So, go with that. Guys, as always, I will ask you for some luck, you know, just wish me that. And maybe the shit will give me something. Maybe not. I don't know. So, no, I think that was a huge mistake on my side. If I'll not receive some huge multi after that, you know, something like 20x, 50x, we're fucked. So, a lot of the purple gems. Nah, that was a huge mistake here. I think that adin spins are all the solution here, guys. Maybe I should try with something a little bit higher, like 4,000. Maybe, you know, there's a main way here, maybe. And we're short on fucking 3x here. Give me another combination with a good multi, huh? Of course not. Not even the fucking sword scatter here. Guys, we fucked. Got no idea feeling about that. We fucked. So basically, you know, sometimes it's not enough to make something awesome. If you guys don't look at 3x, you know, you fucked. On that one. Oh, man, give me something like... It's a fucking 2x only, just give me something more than that. What are you waiting for? Let's get him 5x, guys. This is bullshit stuff. Full of nothing. And that's not even the fucking half, guys. It's not even the fucking half. I don't know what to expect, but there will be something like 8x, you know, some shitty tumble here, like $9. Somebody feel all makes me fucked. Just again. He's just trying, you know, to make me upset about that. That's what I think. So, guys, I will try with a 4,000. If 4,000 is not profitable, adin spins is the only solution for that thing, guys. I know that you want to see something like a 10,000 maybe or something like that, you know, but I will be not that stupid, you know. There was some high chance, you know, to lose a lot of money for nothing. A lot of the rings here. And still nothing, you know. There's a potion stuff, there's no possibility still. So the goddamn 4,000 here. And let's go there somehow. I don't know what to expect. Maybe that shit finally will be awesome. We'll receive the 5x and a first free spin here. And some good tumble. Raise your hand again, motherfucker. Don't be so greedy with that. Be cheerful, please. You don't stop on a granddaddy, you know, who's just giving you some money in the child for some treats, you know. And after that, he's just laying on the bed, you know, with some pain in the stomach. Why do you have these? It's a lot of the purple gems. I don't know how, you know, what a child think about that. What actions they will do. But you know, it's your old guys, you know that shit was awesome. So, you know, we're close to the quarter only, and I don't think that it should will profit with something. You know, there's a bullshit style with the possibility still, you know. Some long collection line. Long one. I hate this shit so fucking. So, 9x. No, I need to come down. We lose a lot of money for nothing. A lot of those stuff, you know, and he's not giving something at least, you know, a lot of blue gems, but that's a bullshit. Let's be honest, that's a bullshit. That was not a celestial one, so maybe that's a stupid move as fuck, you know, but I will try with a 5,000 here. If that shit is not profitable, adin spins is the only solution, you know, for that time. As I always say. You know, to be honest, I'm still not decided. Alright, some bougies here, and still not even some smallest multi for the time. Not even the minimal, you know, we just lost even those 5 fucking eggs here. Even those fucking 2x. Now, guys, this looks like goddamn robbery from his side, you know. How is that feels to be robbed, you know, by the old god, you know. But I will say another thing. How it feels to be fucked by the old man. Not good for the straight man, really. Guys, this is not even the 10% of all the money here. And, you know, just for the small experiment, I will try with somewhere like 6,000 again. You know, 6,000 previously was profitable as fuck. You know, it was close to something like you know, 3 times more than it was part of that. You know, the 14,000, and that was pretty fucking awesome. A lot of the purple gems, or maybe something else, but I don't fucking think so. That shit is real for the time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a straight quarter here. You guys be fucked. That's fucked.
Nice. Celestial victory.
Guys, I got no comments. I got no comments on that shit. I can only say that we lost a lot of money for nothing, but 6,000, guys. If that shit is not profitable, Adam Smith is the only solution for that time.
Free spins.
Guys, we need to pray for him. Maybe. Zeus, please. Give me everything what you got. All Maldies. All fucking jewelry you got, you know. I'm not talking about the jewelry, you know. I'm talking about the crowns, you know. A lot of crowns. That's what I need here. Something like a 100x. That's what I need here. How did he hurt me? Guys, from your side, I will ask you for only one thing. Just like, share, subscribe, and hit those notification bell. Now, you will not, you know, lose our next journey from that goddamn gaze here. In a charge of some good and a profit.
Charging.
So the goddamn 5x.
Elemental power.
There's some bullshit, you know, still with nothing here. No, guys, I think there was a huge mistake here. If you see one, let someone X on the start. That would be something like 20x. I will not say that bullshit here. Alright, there's something like that X. Might be another combination here. That was only with a golden chest. I need another one. And of course not, you know. We fucked. Again.
Nice.
Not in the fucking quad. No, that's more than a quad, you know. Third part of all this shit. So a lot of that, another combination maybe. Yeah, it was. And some awesome multi off. Just raise your hand, motherfucker. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. What are you waiting for? Just raise it. That's the result, guys. People just made it. Now there's a hub, guys. We got a 40x here. And we got some mood, you know, some energy for it. But, you know, sometimes it's so fucking complicated to be not so angry, you know, when you're losing that amount of money. Well, we got something like you got on 22x, and it's 2,640 bucks, you know, and 200 profit only. Man, I was expecting something better than that shit. And a lot of those fucking golden gems might be something else. A lot of blue gems, but no, that's a bullshit deal. A lot of the purple gems might be some bullshit or something like that after. And of course not, you know, this shit is not compensating the whole losses we made here. You know, 3,000 in profit is a bullshit stuff at the time. Need something higher. Something much higher than that shit. So give me another combination, maybe with the golden gem. Yeah, there's a golden gem. Maybe some bullshit option. What I was expecting for, that was not even possible, you know. Looking at that fucking, you know, reels, but you know what, this is 2 times more than we spent on that. This is 2 times more than we spent, guys, and it's still not the end, but we got only 2% for the end, and I don't know what you expect from me. So, another combination maybe, huh? And of course not. Just look at that, 500 bucks only. You know, if that will be something like a competition, you know, of, you know, some highest wins today, that's a straight silver. That's what it comes down to. 40,000, guys, 30,000, not a result in here, but we should try, you know, not with something high, but, you know, we're still in a good profit here. 35,000 here, guys. 35,000. You know, just try to find some job with that kind of silver. Can you find it? I think that not. So, let's try with something like 40, 80 for that time. Maybe this shit will be profitable somehow. Maybe not, guys. So right in the chat, what do you think about that? Yeah, but 30,000 was awesome, you know. This got him silver today. So, another combination, you know, the 6x. Alright, not bad for the second one. Maybe he'll give me something more for that. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. No. It's called old side. I felt myself bad after all this shit. No high damage, all this shit, no, but some fucking, you know, quicker in the summer fucking nose. That was that. So, alright, there will be some profit. I think there will be some profit. You know, there will definitely be some profit here. So, how much is that? Let me do next year. That is some profit. We'll try again with the 6,000. It will be much better, you know, but you never know where's this shit will be profitable somehow. A lot of the golden gems, and maybe he'll give me something more for that, huh? A lot of the green gems and some rubies. Now, guys, we fucked. Yes, again, we fucked. A lot of the rubies here, and still nothing. Now, guys, we fucked. Yes, again. I know, I'm not losing some huge amount of money, but guys, every time I'm expecting something much higher than this shit, really. Maybe something like 1,200 or something like that. Nah, he will not do that shit. I'm shooting it. We don't need to lose. I will got an 8 for that. 8? What am I talking about? I mean, wait. You know what is that? Bullshit. I don't know what. That's some small profit, like 200 bucks. More than that. And we're close to himself like 300 bucks, but I don't think that it's real for the time. Another one maybe, and that was not. And the last one is absolutely useless here, you know. All results still, you know, 732 bucks. I don't know, guys. Maybe this is a stupid decision from the side. Now, there will be definitely stupid decisions. So, it's 160 here, then we're raising the bet. It's only like 1,000. Then I would expect from here, you know, but I think that everything is possible here. That's what I think about that. So, we got him 40. A lot of devils, you know, and he's still not giving me something. A lot of fucking purple gems, a lot of the golden gems, might be something else, but I don't think so. This got him 40 here. Only 40. And I think that I might absolutely right decision for that time, because he will not give me something else. He will not give me that. So a lot of the blue gems, might be some purple gems after. Or something like that. And that'll be something, you know, from the boats in our expectations. So a lot of that shit here, and I got him 7x. Still nothing. If that was nice, guys, I will not say so, you know. It's a little bit more, you know, on the 13 bucks than a goddamn quarter. You know, I was expecting for some, you know, a little bit better result, you know, but we got nothing to worry about because there's some, you know, shitty, you know, amount of money. So, you know what is good? And I was absolutely right about it. And we're assuming that stuff. And how much is that? Alright, 133 bucks, you know, that's more than how we got on the 2 for spins for that. Maybe he'll give me something more than that shit, but I don't think so, you know. He should be handling himself like he did here. 136 bucks. Not supposed to. Right from that time, guys, I raised in the bet, you know, but I changed my decision. Let it be something like 800. You know. I think there's something like 30%, you know, possibility that he's probably here. Maybe. We'll find out all together, you know, on all the internet of this monetary. So a lot of those fucking purple gems might be something else. And of course not, you know, we just losing out of it. A lot of blue gems, so might be something else. Oof. Nah. That's guys what we'll see here. A lot of those fucking green gems might be something else or not. Of course not, this is fucking blue gems here. Not a stuff maybe, and of course not. We got only 4x on the start, you know, there's a bullshit multiply here. That will be something like a 40x, you know. I will be not bad, you know, disappointed by that shit. But that's what we got for the time. That's what we got only. A lot of purple gems, guys. Well, listen, purple gems. A lot of blue gems and maybe something else. A lot of golden ones. A lot of green gems and maybe something else or not. Of course it's not, and I would just be handling several kids here. A lot of the switches here might be something else. I don't think so. It's a bullshit here. There'll be a lot of the blue gems. Bullshit. It's not a problem here, guys.
Mega.
You know, that was close to the half only though, but some bullshit stuff here. A lot of the purple gems and I got a 5x. Still nothing that we fucked.
Celestial victory.
Nah, man, that was not a celestial victory, old fucking lawyer. So we should try something higher. We wanted more than we tried before. And maybe they should will be profitable somehow, you know. But I hope that I will use something like 1,000 eggs. You know, with 1,000 eggs, there's a high possibility to make some good profit. Oh, let's go there. Right, and we just load this good, you know, mostly. Now that has got him 4x. You know, I will be not that, you know, negative about that because there's fucking 7x and just in the second free spin. Maybe they should have moved it profitable, maybe not. But I think that will be something like 200 bucks a loss. I got that rage. So, there's some bullshit stuff, you know. Deal with nothing. You know, I don't know, possibility is still. A lot of that bullshit in the God of 9x. That looks like we just fucked. as I always saying. I mean, alright, the fish cat is here. Fish cat is not bad at all. Might be something like a second chance, guys. Right with the shot is that real to make it. So, as I got intrigued here, another combination with the blue gems, you know, but it's still not enough. But some good multi is right fucking here, guys. That's what it goes straight about that. So, maybe some rings of it? No, it was not. It was some bullshit stuff. Just again. You know, a little more than a half, but guys. Oh, we got no chance. I mean, no chance to do something more than that, maybe. Absolutely uses bullshit. Need that one. So, maybe something else. A lot of blue gems, you know, maybe something like purple gems. Nah, there was a lot of green gems, purple gems, and maybe something else. Alright, there's some profit right through that fucking time, guys. That's some profit, and I was not expecting for that stuff. That's not 1,000, guys. That's a goddamn 1,000 here for the full box. So, you know what? That's an awesome one too, you know, because we raised something like $500. Is that bad? No. No, we didn't lose that amount of money, and we made some small amount, you know, just for something like, you know. There is a lot of ways to use that money. Just concentrate on that shit here. So 360, and they were reaching the better aim. Again. I think there's something like a 5% possibility that that shit will be broken. After the huge wins, you know, this motherfucker will try to rob you, know, mostly. So, as I got forwards here, a lot of that stuff like, yeah. You just fucked again, but nothing. Oh, you know what? That's just nothing still, you know. Huh. And I was absolutely right, guys. This got him 4x, you know, just on the start here. It was just on like a 20x. Yeah, will be another though. But this is nothing still. A lot of the blue gems might be something else, but I don't think so. This got him 6x only. Supposed to be stuff. And you know what, guys? We just fucked again. As I told you, that was nothing. A lot of those fucking obviously here, maybe something else. Still not. Guys, I was absolutely right about that shit, you know. It's not even the fucking quarter. It's not even the fucking quarter, you know. There will be something. I'll receive some multi-ups. So, a lot of the green gems and the products. Guys, still nothing serious, really. But she's there, you know. Close to the half, but I think they'll not give me something else. We got only 2 first spins for that, and maybe the last one. Maybe. But I don't fucking know what to expect. Another combination maybe with the rings? Yeah, there was some rings. No, there will be some profit. There will be some profit. Right from that fucking time here, guys, we'll receive that shit here. So. Alright. Look at that. 6 and X here, guys. And 1,000. You know, more than 2 times better than, and even more than 3 times more than was better than. Yeah. 3 times more than was better than. So, alright, guys. Who's expecting that that shit will be profitable? Just send me a plus in the shot. We'll see who's a goddamn predictor here. So, the 400s. Maybe there will be something like a second chance to win something good here. Maybe not. We'll find out all together, guys. Yeah. Oh, nah, that's some bullshit stuff still. Guys, we're in trouble here. The green gems, you know, got him 5x, you know, this shit is not giving me something awesome in here. Really. I was expecting something better than that, you know, but as I say usually, you know, that shit, small chance, you know, profitable. If, you know, the previous bonus game was profitable. Someone X. Someone fucking X. I need to feel the fact. Thank you. Wait a sec. Yeah. Now, sometimes nicotine can give you a little else. Power maybe. So, the 44 bucks, you know, 11% of the whole money we spent on that, but, you know, nothing serious. Here 420, guys. Here 420. You know what is that now? That'd be alright. So, a lot of that, and I got him 5x, you know, still nothing. A lot of the, nah, we got only 5x here. And I think that it should have not probably. We got only 5x at this time. And it's a miracle, you know. That's what we need here. So, and I got him 5x, you know, the 7x. But it's still fucking late for that multi, guys. Let's be honest about that. That's still fucking late for the time. If that will do something like a 14x, so I will have no questions. Good. That's what I got here. Bullshit stuff, but still, we're in a huge profit. 36,000. 36,000. This is an awesome one. This is an awesome one. Nah, there's some bullshit stuff, really. Like, really, that's just not really. Not in the fucking quarter, you know. Not in the fucking quarter. I was not expecting that they should will be that shitty. There will be something like a half. I would hope not. You know, and that's possible here, you know, because if you give me some multi, you know, and he just rejected my. So 700 for the time, guys. 700. And I would expect from him, you know, but that shit. Maybe we'll be profit. Maybe not, guys. Write me a shot. What do you think about that? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And he does nothing. And it will not be our next journey from there. Fucking case of Olympus. I bet it should will be profitable somehow. Maybe not. Nah, it's not. A lot of the blue gems and I got him 6x. Alright, 8x. A little bit bad, you know, but still nothing. It's bullshit stuff. Nah, this is bullshit here, guys. That's a bullshit with no possibility still. As would you expect something better than that shit, but you know, he's not giving us some possibility. And we fucked. Yes, again, we fucked. But the old man. Not of the golden gems, might be something else than that. I just got him 12x here. And 42 bucks. I really expect maybe something better than that shit, you know, but he just decided to rob me again. But we should not give a fuck about that. We should not give up. So 1,200, guys. Go with that. I'll do it. Maybe? Hey, shit, will be profitable. Maybe not, you know, but I got no good feeling. I don't know, everything is possible. He gave you some, you know, huge multi, you know, good result when you're not expecting for that. Guys, you should be ready for everything, so be responsible with what you're doing here. Be responsible with that. I think that you heard a lot of stories that there was a lot of guys who just lost everything. Just don't be that guy. Be responsible. A lot of the fucking green gems and maybe something else. Of course not. It's fucking purple gems and maybe something else like that. The blue gems maybe something else, but I don't think so. Alright, but there is now multis still. There is now multis. A lot of rubies here. Ah, guys, we fucked. We fucked. Straight. I'm sad about that on the fucking smoking device. I don't know if there will be enough in that band. I don't know. There's a lot of the blue gems here and the fucking 6x. Still nothing exciting, but we just fucked. Fight it on. 178 bucks. Still nothing exciting. But we should try something a little bit high, you know? Something a little bit high, you know? That was something like more than 10% of whole amount, you know, but... Alright. You should be ready for everything. Let's go there. Only do that. And maybe he'll give me something else. So the next bonus game, guys, is not profitable out of spins and all these solutions. So, you know, we're slowly losing all this money here. And this absolutely not good. So a lot of the green gems and maybe something else, but I don't think so. just got a 3x. There's a bullshit here, guys. So a lot of the green gems, or maybe something else in that. Absolutely not, you know, we're just losing a lot of money for nothing again. Guys, be more active in the chat, bro. Just stay inside, man. Make some noise in here. You know, this start boring here, you know. You just, you know, sitting calmly just watching that stuff with no results. No fun. What's communication? $131 here. Alright, guys, we just fucked. Just again. Just again. Now, $125, you know, this shit is not giving us something else in here. So they're just nothing. $125, you know, not even 10% of the whole money we spent on that. So right now, we're trying something like a... I would just fuck that. I will try with the 3,000. 3,000 is not profitable. That's been a long option for that time, guys, so get ready for that. What the hell is that, huh? I don't know. So, you know, the 3x. We start. There's a bullshit one. I was expecting something much better than that shit, but he's not giving us a lot of the golden gems. $300 only, guys. That's a bullshit here. A lot of the blue gems. Some blue gems in the lady of them only. And 3x, you know, is a bullshit small here. And we just lost the 3x, guys. You saw that stuff. That was not something awesome, you know. I'm just hungry as fuck on that. Would you spend the goddamn half of that whole free spins, you know? For what we spin that? For what we lost that, huh? For nothing. So a lot of the golden gems. A lot of pleasure here. A lot of the purple gems, might be something else. And still nothing, guys. We're just losing a lot of money for nothing. Was expensive, but much better than that shit. Nobody just rejected. So, maybe some else you have to. And of course, now we got all the 7x, you know. Was not expecting that much. We just lost that amount of money for nothing. Got him 10x. You know, a little more than a quarter, you know, but I will try with something high, you know. I got some good food in the next one. I'll do something like maybe 2,600. Yeah, it's a good amount of money. But if this shit is not profitable, Adam means he's not on the solution for that time. So, nah. Give me some multi. What are you waiting for? Just give me the 20x. Give me those sweet 20x. You know what? He's not doing that stuff. He's not doing that. So, a lot of the blue gems might be something else, but I don't fucking think so. A lot of rubies, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome in here. Guys. It's hilarious. So, nah. We received only 5x, you know, and those first 7, you know, free spins was absolutely useless, you know, we just received nothing. Guys, it will be the same situation, maybe. If some miracle will not happen here. I was praying to believe, you know, 2 times today. There was no result. I mean, that was a reason why, you know, just people just added this religion, huh? Yeah, maybe there's a reason that people just forgot about this religion, you know, the way that was, you know, 2,000 years ago, but I don't know. So a lot of those fucking rubies here, and I got him 7x. We fucked. We fucked. But I will try with something high, you know. I got some good feeling, but if the next is not profitable, you know, that's a bullshit stuff. Maybe you're tired of all these phrases about the goddamn honest means, you know. Maybe you need to not, you know, speak that much, but guys, the 4,000. The 4,000. Enough of talk about some bullshit. We should concentrate on that shit. So let's go with that. A lot of the golden gems might be something else, but of course not, and I would just lose a lot of money. Out of that bullshit. At $40, it's nothing. Now, there's some good multi here, guys, but you know, there's still nothing. The 12x will not solve the whole situation. That time will not use, you know, to compensate the whole, you know, expenses we made here. But I think that will be not the profitable stuff for the time, you know. It's not even the fucking half. Not even close to that. So a lot of this I was thinking that that shit will be, you know, good at some point, but nah.
Fearless. Feel my power.
I don't know, we fucked. Just fucked.
Charging.
A lot of them blue gems here, and guys, we fucked again.
Celestial
Now, I'll try, guys. I'll try. Just for you, I'll try, buddy. There's someone here.
free spins.
Yeah, there's someone here. So, the 15 free spins here, guys, and let's go with that, huh?
Elemental power.
I don't know what is that. It's a 9x on a force spin. Maybe they should will be profitable somehow, maybe not. We'll see. 337 bucks now, but that was just a first spin, you know. Still nothing to worry about, you know. Some purple gems and maybe another stuff, but I don't think so. A lot of blue gems might be something else. Not a combination with the green gems only, and maybe some multi-offers. Just raise your fucking hand, and you know, with that spins, ruining every fucking thing in here. So a lot of the green gems, maybe he'll help me somehow in another way, but I don't think so. A lot of blue gems, you know, they're the same shit as we saw, you know.
Fearless.
Look at that bullshit here. 11x. 11x. You know, that's not even the fucking half. But that's, you know, more than a quarter. Now, guys, auto spins and all the solution for that time. I know this shit is boring as fuck, but guys, we need to try that.
Charging.
Out of purple gems. So, wait a sec. There's just nothing here.
Elemental power. Celestial victory.
There was just nothing here. That was a goddamn 3,088 bucks. That's a bullshit guy. Out of spins only. Out of spins only. Do some bad like 10 bucks. Like 10 fucking bucks. You know, trying with that stuff. 70 of them. Let's go with that stuff. Only with that stuff.